blazed on medieval green. Rasputin in the corner throwing down spells, while jade trees floating higher than church bells. Caitlin got the peasants learning how to twerk. Rose got kings and queens all doing dirty work. Ancient wisdom mixed with modern day insane. SJR crew about to make history change. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Whoa, whoa. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Time slip where the past and future rage. Nick blowing smoke signals cross the castle walls. Uncle Patriot teaching knights how to brawl. Big Kahuna got the round table turned up. KD and Jorge got the mead cups. Hard Coast crashed the party with that future tech. Rude Knock got jesters breaking their neck. We ain't leaving till the whole place lit. Medieval times ain't ready for this shit. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Time slip where the past and future rage. Past to future, future to past. SJR crew making history last. Time traveling rebels on a medieval high, taking over castles as we pass by. Got these monks up in the monastery twisted. Every scroll they writing got our names listed. Making medieval moments turn psychotic. Crew so sick they thought we were demonic. Taking over kingdoms one by one. Teaching ancient people how to have some fun. History books won't tell it like we do. Dark Ages get lit with the SJR crew. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'll slip where the past and future rage. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the Dark Ages. I'll slip where the past and future rage. Every fucking night we move location to location. Cops stay searching but they can't catch our operation. Signals bouncing off 10 different buildings in the hood. Mixing frequencies so clean they wish they fucking could. Middle fingers to the mainstream, that shit ain't good. My posse's running cables while I'm watching from the wood. That's the sound when we hit the streets. Underground transmission got your speakers catching heat. Fuck the FCC, we stay off that hip-hop radar. Bet your ass we're going harder, fucking instigator. Got the bass so heavy that the block is fucking shaking. Every single night we're making history in the making. Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later. Clowning on these bitches with the frequency disguise, while they're searching high and staying low and staying wise. Shout out to the weed that keeps the crew's mind right. Broadcasting bangers through the darkness of the night. Ain't no satellite can track a mobile station. Build a revolution through sound manipulation. Encrypted channels, yeah, we're running shit proper. SJR crew, bet your ass we're fucking proper. That's the warning when the vans roll through. Quick disconnect, 20 minutes we move smooth. Underground forever, that's the fucking master plan. Signals bouncing coast to coast across this fucking land. Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later. Insane in the brain, how we dodge detection. Switch frequencies with perfect fucking intersection. My posse's got it down to mathematical precision, while your weak ass station stuck in repetition. That's the sound of revolution. Underground transmission's our only solution. Hip-hop radar can't track what we transmit. SDR crews, the realest fucking count. Stay off that hip-hop radar. Signals moving like a fucking traitor. We stay off that hip-hop radar. Can't catch us now or catch us later. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. Time slip where the past and future rage. Pulled up to the tavern in my time machine. Got the whole crew blazed on medieval green. Rasputin in the corner throwing down spells, while J trees floating higher than church bells. Caitlin got the peasants learning how to twerk. Rose got kings and queens all doing dirty work. Ancient wisdom mixed with modern day insane. SJR crew about to make history change. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. I'm slip where the past and future rage. Mick blowing smoke signals cross the castle walls. Uncle Patriot teaching knights how to brawl. Big Kahuna got the round table turned up. KD and Jorge got the mead cups. Hard Coast crashed the party with that future tech. Rude Knock got jesters breaking their neck. We ain't leaving till the whole place lit. Medieval times ain't ready for this shit. Welcome to the dark ages. Welcome to the dark ages. Let's ride. Welcome to the dark ages. Time slip where the past and future rage. Past to future, future to past. SJR crew making history last. Time traveling rebels on a medieval high, taking over castles as we pass by. Got these monks up in the monastery twisted. Every scroll they writing got our names listed. Making medieval moments turn psychotic. Crew so sick they thought we were demonic. Taking over kingdoms one by one. Teaching ancient people how to have some fun. History books won't tell it like we do. Dark ages kids. In my lane, you acting funny like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. This rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Let go. Sit back, relax, don't go act a fool. We gon' puff some weed and keep on acting cool. I'm on that chill shit, always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cuz
It's the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show. This the Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, yo, SJR crew, what is good? Welcome back to Hip Hop Radar Underground. I'm Sack Juggalo, and today we got the VIP himself, Sonny Arno, in the building, man. Sonny, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you feeling, man?
Man, it's a beautiful Sunday. It's been just an awesome week all week long, dude. It's been like high 80s, low 90s, dude, and it's just been fucking amazing. How about yourself, man?
Oh man, over here has been type rainy situation around here in New York.
Mm.
So it's like up and down, but as long as we waking up in the morning, we feeling good. And I just want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Man.
Happy
For real.
Father's Day to you as well, if you're a
You a
father.
father too, right?
Yes, sir.
Happy Father's Day to you, man.
I appreciate that. Happy Father's Day to you and all the people out there, man. I also want to shout out the chat here real quick, man. I see you, Loopy. Big salute, man. Big salute to my dude Gregory, and big salute to Papito Los, man. My guys in the house, man. How y'all doing today, man? I hope everybody's having a great Sunday, and we're gonna get to know Sonny a little bit here on this fine Sunday. Man, I said Sunday a lot, bro. So, Sonny, let everybody know where you're coming from, and maybe a little bit on how you got into music.
Yeah, man, I come out of Strong Island, New York, bro. And, out here, it's grind season. You got to work hard. You got to let yourself be known. But, I started out in Queens when I was living in Queens. And, music for me always been a way of life because when you in Queens and you just listening to Nas and all these other artists, and of course, young me, I'm dibba dabbling in the streets a little bit.
Hey.
So the guys that are growing up, the influences, it's kind of the streets a little bit. So you know how it is when you in the streets a little bit. The guys that you just into are just that you rolling with. It's music, fashion. Queens get the money, and a lot of people like 50 Cent, like someone that's been kind of an idol to me.
Mm.
Just seeing how he been doing music, but
he's
me,
one of the funniest fucking
up,
rappers, dude. I swear to God, that guy is just straight up hilarious. He
Yo,
loves to troll people,
Like
dude. It's so
best,
right. I mean, what he's doing with Diddy right now, like, and then he's just running Meek through the fucking mud. Like, I mean, like he's killing everybody, bro. Like that dude ain't got he got no fucking filter, bro. I love it.
If you seen his last post about the Family Matters situation where he had himself, his Diddy, then his baby mama, and that shit was hilarious, bro.
Oh, the AI thing he did. Yeah, boy.
Had the Family Matters theme song on it.
Yeah, that shit's so
That
crazy,
shit's
bro.
hilarious, man. But me, I've been doing music since I was in high school, bro, and I stopped a little bit, got back into it. We were talking about that earlier. So when I started getting back into it, it was like 2019, and then boom, the pandemic happened,
Yeah.
and then I kind of fucked up everything.
Well, did that kind of help you with putting your ducks in a row and maybe finding that creative juice?
Most definitely, man, because during the pandemic, you seen some friends, family members that are going through that. Some people that are dying, and what you're seeing on the news and on the TV, it kind of just helps you with your writing process. And for me, like, there's a lot of things that was going on through that time too.
Yeah.
That helped me out. That made me shape up my thinking a little bit. And I'm like, man, there's a lot of material I got here, man. I gotta let my voice be heard.
Hell yeah.
And especially other artists too that are out there that help you just say, oh shit, like this is like who can I say out there? Like I guess Kendrick Lamar is a little bit like I resonate with him a lot because he's a Gemini like myself. A lot of his music it kind of grows with you. Like obviously old Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City.
Mm-hmm.
That type of music was like very street, whatever. But then you see his growth and his I forgot what album it was. I can't forget the name. Let me look at it real quick. But that album that he had, man, there was a lot of growth in that album. So that kind of helped me with my writing process and how I think. Because I feel like, man, for me right now, like, I just turned 32. My birthday was last week.
Well, happy late birthday, my guy.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
My headphones are tripping right now. My bad. Okay, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Mm.
That came out 2022.
Yeah.
So that album to me right there, and you see the cover, and he's holding his kids. That's probably like the first time you've seen his family. And for me, seeing that growth is like, damn. Someone like Kendrick is talking about what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's putting that out there for the people to hear. And you've seen his growth from when his humble beginnings to now.
Yeah.
And how can you not be inspired and, want to write and put your work out there?
Absolutely. Because look, man, we're all human, right? Like, if you have a passion in your heart that you need to get out there, there's nothing in this world that's going to stop you from creating. Now, with that being said, putting it out for the world to see is a whole nother fucking box of cats, right? Like you could sit there in your room all day and write until you run out of paper and pen, you know what I'm saying? But if you never put it out, you know what I'm saying? What type of extra, let me see if I can word this right. What type of extra motivation do you get from putting it out? You know what I'm saying? Like you created, you got all that shit off your chest, but now you got to put it out for the world. What type of emotion do you go through when you get into that mindset?
Yeah, nah, you're right. For me, if I can't really resonate with the artist, I'm not really drawn to the music like that. Like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of artists that are popping, there are a lot of artists that got something to say, but I feel like I'm at that age right now. If I don't really resonate, or even sometimes I'll go back and listen to an artist from back in the days, and I'll be like, yo, this motherfucker was spitting facts. Like, it's crazy how now I'm seeing and I'm thinking, I'm like someone like L. Cool J. Some of the things that he said back in the day, I'm like, damn, man, I understand now because I'm a little older.
Right, right.
Crazy. But like I said, someone like Kendrick Lamar, listening to him, I definitely understand what he's saying in a lot of his music and his words. So
yeah, especially from his beginnings, like you said, he's a very humble dude. He's just telling you his story, his grow up story, his living situations, street situations and shit like that. And then he evolved. He started becoming extremely creative with his words. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't just telling you a story at that point. He was creating the picture, and I like that DNA track, bro. Like, that DNA track is legendary, along with the video. The video is awesome too.
That video is fire.
Right.
That video is fire, bro.
But shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that isn't just like him flexing on a mic. That's him telling you his evolution, and that's fire.
Yeah.
I
even like someone that you're wearing your shirt right now is Pop, bro. Pop had a lot of things to say.
Oh yeah. Pac was probably one of the most brilliant motherfuckers in music. Like, because he wasn't just flexing on motherfuckers and talking shit. He was talking about Brenda, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about his mom. He was talking about all kinds of just great fucking things that especially the youth needs to fucking know and understand. Without those understandings, you just run wild. Like, you see the motherfuckers in Chi-Town all the time, just fucking just pop. I'm on the block, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And all this shit, dude. It's like, there's way more serious shit that we have to deal with instead of just fucking saying whose block is what. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even fucking make sense half the time.
That's always been a problem, but I feel like even more now, it's kind of been in the forefront with like music a little bit, like people, because like.
Well, there's not even a respect phase anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I know when I was running the streets, there was at least a level of respect you had to your ops. You know what I'm saying? You just wouldn't just fucking blatantly just be talking shit and turning your back on motherfuckers, daring motherfuckers to come and get you. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't do that. But if there was a time and place, we all at the mall, you know what I'm type shit, right? Then it has to get handled. But you just wouldn't be blatantly just like calling motherfuckers out and saying, come and get me, come and get me. That's the craziest shit I think I've ever seen.
Or even to piggyback what you're saying, respect in the streets and respect in your neighborhood. Like, if you see somebody and they're with their mother,
right,
or
family,
children around,
yeah,
that's a no go. You just let that rock.
Yeah.
But nowadays, and even around here, people don't even care anymore. Like
Right.
they see you out with your family members. It's like it's green light wherever you are.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. That's part of the culture that
Yeah.
definitely needs healing. We've gotten too far, like from Public Enemy and fucking KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? Like we've gotten way too far. And that's your guys' stomping ground out there. You know what I'm saying? That's all New York shit. You know,
Yeah.
we need to be able to put the free thinkers and the people who talk to people back on the radio. You know, it's too much bottle popping and ass shaking and shit like that, and everybody's living in this fantasy world of not reality. You know, and
I fuck with that too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I know there's a time and place for everything. I absolutely agree.
Yeah. Nah, you're right.
But you gotta. There's a yin and yang to everything, right? Like if you're gonna put some of that on, you gotta put some of the other on. You know, it just seems like it would.
We need a little balance.
Yeah.
Definitely need a balance. It can't just be all about the money and the cars and just like you said, the bottle popping. You gotta have some type of righteousness happening, like some type of people just like self-destruction. We need another self-destruction. I keep hearing people say that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we need a song like that again, where it's rappers getting together or just artists getting together and talking about what's going on that's wrong in the hoods and in the world right now.
You may even be old enough to remember when the Bloods and the Crips came together and made a whole fucking album. Remember that when they was having all that gang wars and shit? I don't know. I'm older. I'm almost 50. So, LA, they were having a lot of fucking problems. So they came together, and the Bloods and Crips made a whole album together, dude. You know, and those are the times where I forgot the name of that damn album too, man. If one of you guys out there in the chat remember that, let me know, and I'll let everybody.
Is there like a specific artist or artist?
They were just gangbangers. They were just real ass gangbangers. You know, like people you never heard of before, just rapping and shit, and coming together on a track and making somewhat peace. You know.
I mean, look at Nipsey and YG before Nipsey passed away. Like
right.
Those are two people that different sets, but they got together and they was making music together, and neighborhoods were connecting. So and that's a person too that we should be talking about. Nip, like R.P. Nip, because he was somebody that was definitely about bringing the hood together, bringing people together, and unfortunately, street shit happens and he passed away, but. We need more people like him out there.
Yeah, because
like what your background is.
Yeah, because the thing is, the bag's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. So you don't have to fucking promote it and talk about it and all this shit. Like Nip was doing, he was really fucking coming through with the community, putting money back into his community. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, teaming up with other people that might necessarily be in the same clique or whatever, but still showing respect, and a little respect goes a long fucking way.
Hell yeah, man. You gotta respect everybody. If you don't respect, or look, if people don't respect you either, I understand. You're gonna feel away, but it's always about respect. And I feel like Nipsey had a lot of respect in the streets, but a lot of respect in the industry too.
Yeah,
and that's why he had that boss level type of attitude to him. But
you got to have that mentality in your head if you're going to be a change. If you're going to be that change, I don't even know the word. He's going to be the reason people change. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that type of mindset. You got to carry yourself a certain way. You can't just be that dude who's shy and don't really say anything, sit in the corner type motherfucker. So I understand the way he carried himself, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't fuck with his music while he was alive. I still don't really fuck with it, but I wanted to learn more about the man, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard good things about him. So I went and did my research, and I did, listen to some tracks. I'm thinking to myself, why didn't I get into his shit earlier? This is crazy. But the dude was one of those modern day fucking heroes, man. And unfortunately, shit happens, and everybody swings for the king. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening to Nipsey when he was just mixtape Nip. So
Okay.
like, he had that comparison to, he looked like Snoop.
Hmm.
So back then, when I was in high school, I was listening to Nip, and then obviously he started ascending more, and then his music started hitting the streets, and it started coming out of L.A., started hitting the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my homies, we started listening to Nip, and
Okay.
then you hear the message, and you like, yo, I really fuck with this dude. Like he's saying facts. Like
Yeah.
it's not about, yeah, of course you us as men, we gonna be tough at times, but
Sure.
there's a lot of shit that's going on in the world, and a lot of shit that people don't even know when you're a young black person that's going on, that you have to really put in the forefront to, just like you said, like the change. Like Pac is someone like that too.
Yep.
Like I have one of Pac's quotes on my arms. It's like it says, I'm not going to be the person that changed, but I want to be the spark that changes everybody.
Yeah.
That's something like that. Like
And that's
I,
humble
I
shit.
hope I can be something like that too. Yeah.
And everybody on planet Earth at that time, you know what I'm saying, knew Pac was the answer. You know what I'm saying? He was a big answer for a lot of social problems. You know what I'm saying? Societal problems, I should say, not social, but societal problems. That injustices that may be taking place. You know, and and.
Bro.
And people like that, they have to be dealt with by the evil. You know what I'm saying? Because evil can't have good shit sticking out like that. You can't have out there people, telling people what's happening and putting truths in front of people's eyes, because the evil doesn't want you to know the truth.
You become a target.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you become a target because when you start being outspoken, like Pac was, like Nick was,
Yeah.
like a lot of these dudes are like just being outspoken and just going against the grain on society a little bit.
Yeah.
You do become a target.
And it wasn't always like that, because, like I was saying earlier, you had, Public Enemy and Tribe Called Quest and all these other great fucking bands out there in the 80s and early 90s that were talking all that real shit. You know what I'm saying? And they were never fucked with, and they're still continuing to this day.
You know why? Because hip hop started getting bigger than a lot of them thought it would be.
Yeah,
Because
a lot of
when you
people are
look at
saying
back
it's
in the
just a
day-
fad, like disco or whatever.
like when you look at back in the day, we had people like Muhammad Ali, uh, Malcolm X. You know, obviously they were very outspoken, and they were like, they just have a stamp on the black community. They had a stamp on the world.
Right.
Like, even to this day, we still talk about Ali and Malcolm.
Yep.
But with music, once hip hop really started becoming what it was now, the government and society started looking like these guys are getting too big. Like no one would have thought NWA would have been what they are right now.
When
We still
NWA
celebrate
came
with
out,
the
bro,
Ice Cube, bro.
that shit was so different at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because we had Fresh
Yeah.
Prince. You know what I'm saying? We had Will Smith. Motherfucker never even said a cuss word, which was still fire. I fucking love Will Smith back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love
I
that
go back
shit.
and I listen to a lot of his shit too.
Right.
Like, he had some shit that was pretty good, like pretty witty.
Yeah.
That's when you could look at back in the day. But like you said, yeah, with Fresh Prince.
But then NWA drops, you're like, yo, what's this? Like, we're running around terrorizing shit anyway. We're kids, you know what I'm saying? We're just running around breaking shit and fucking up things and talking shit to elders and doing all kinds of dumb shit. And then here comes this music talking about, yeah, we do the same shit. We're like, fuck you and fuck this and fuck all that shit, and I'm gonna fuck this thing over here. In fact, I was just listening to some Eazy-E yesterday. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta hear some shit. I'd rather fuck you, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, dude, that shit was so good, bro.
Yeah, you coming from the West Coast, so you already know how it is out there. Like me, as a youngin', I probably found out about, really was listening to NWA when I was probably like fourth grade.
Wow.
So I can only imagine, like, someone like yourself that really was
Yeah,
on
I
the
was
West Coast.
teenager.
Time it was really,
Yeah. It was curtains,
I
bro.
can only imagine.
And then you had everybody else coming out, after that, Too Short, fucking E40, fucking,
Legend.
you know what I'm saying? Just like,
Legend.
right. And you're just like, holy shit, dude, this shit is so good, bro. And then you got E40 just making up words, and you're like, oh, okay, well, that it's new slang. Let's fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey man, E40 get a lot of flack, but I like his style, man.
and
Like,
he was
everybody
the
can't be
first
the
one,
same.
right? And he was the first one to come out and say, "Look, I'm a studio gangster." You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not a real fucking in the streets type dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to kill nobody, but I will talk a lot of bad shit on the record. You know what I'm saying?
But he got a lot of respect in the streets too. Let's not get it twisted. You know, there's some
Facts.
stories that we've heard about, and I'm not gonna say it because I'm not that type of person, but he legit.
Oh
He
yeah.
legit.
Oh, he's
You know about a lot of
solidified
people know about
himself
E40.
back in the game with the click. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was running with the click and Sugar T and all them motherfuckers, he solidified his name in the game during that time, and that's why he was the only one that popped out all that shit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mac Dre too, man.
yeah, Mac Dre, fucking Spice One, fucking
Yup.
South Central Cartel, like all the motherfuckers, dog. They came
Yup.
out crazy, bro. I love that shit.
We going back right now.
You
I
know
love
I
it.
am. I'm an old motherfucker, dog.
Hey man, I like a lot of the old artists too, and I hate to say the word old because like it's classic. Because people still listen to these dudes, bro. It's not even about going back. It's like if you still listen to the person, that means they had an impact.
Yeah,
People still rap like these guys too, man. Like the West Coast, a lot of dudes out there still rap like them.
yeah,
That's just the culture, and I feel like even now, it kind of shaped up a little bit of the East Coast a little bit too, because now with like the drill, you
oh
see how a
yeah,
lot of the dudes are rapping the way they're rapping a
yeah,
little bit. And Chicago too. Chicago has something to do with that as well.
yeah.
So it kind of mixed a little bit. And that's my only thing about New York that I'm kind of like, oh, we lost a little bit of identity.
Nah, but the boom
But
bap's coming back, and that's the house. That's the house. You know what I'm saying? New York is the house of boom bap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of boom bap, even new artists today are still coming back to boom bap, and I fucking love that shit.
yeah, so we all can't be the same, man. I know there's some dudes that that got that wavy music out,
Yeah.
and it's all about trying to get hits or whatever. But you can't be like the next person, like trying to be the flavor of the month.
Well, that's the thing
Gotta
about
switch what you
artistry,
got.
right? Real artists are going to do it their way. They're not going to copy
Right,
somebody, and
right.
that's real true artistry. You know,
Oh yeah,
you
right.
can copy people all day. That doesn't necessarily make you an artist. In my eyes, anyway.
Yeah, you could be inspired, but
Absolutely, absolutely.
shit. I'm inspired by a lot of people, of course,
Hmm.
but I try to be myself, man. I try to bring like what I got into the forefront, so people can be like, "Oh, nah, yeah, like he's a little different,"
Yeah,
and that's what I hear from my music as well. Like when people hear my music, they be like, "Yo,
I
I can
know
tell,
the
man,
first
you're a
time
little
I heard
different."
your track, I was like, "Yo, this dude, nice." Like, and then
Appreciate you, man.
we were able to meet, and now we're talking, dude. This is what it's all about, is the connection. Because look, back in the day when you was listening to Nas on the radio, you never been able to jump on and be like, have it in the chat, ask a question to Nas. You know what I'm saying? That shit would never happen.
Right,
But nowadays, the fans of the music can get in a chat and talk to you and get to know who you are behind the music, and that's the most important
yeah,
part. You know, the music is very important, but we want to know you. You know, we want
yeah,
to know who Sonny is. And I
yeah.
think this conversation today has given us a great idea who you are, man. You a solid motherfucking dog.
Hey, man, you too, bro. Hey, yo, and I want to say, man, shout out to Kahuna, man, Big Kahuna. 'Cause
Yes.
we wouldn't have linked up like this if it wasn't for him. So I gotta shout him out. Like that's somebody that since day one been solid, dude, bro.
Yeah.
I would never flip on that guy, man. Like that's why right now I'm shouting him out because I'm like you said, I'm a real motherfucker. So Kahuna's a real motherfucker too. So that's why I gotta shout him out. But you know,
Yeah.
he connects to a lot of people. So, but that's what it's about, man. When you meet people that are just real to each other, and then you gonna meet other people that are just real as well. So I
Facts.
appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you too. And yes, let me also give Kahuna a big shout out, because that dude has been with this channel and the SGR crew for 4 or 5 years now, and he probably finds and books 80% of people for me. He is always on the mission. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how many hours in the day extra he has, bro. But he always like, hey, this person wants one, this person wants one, this one. He'll send me over 5 at a time. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, I'll book them. Come on, get my fingers working. My dude's always got me working.
He always on the go, man. Like, and that's someone you gotta appreciate because
Yeah,
a lot of people can be like, man, let me sit back, whatever. Like, oh, you good? Oh, you nice? Oh, you got some music? Okay, cool. But the first time he heard my music, he was like, yo, let me link you to a few artists that I know. Let me link you to a few channels that I know. I'm like, oh shit, like I don't come across this all the time because some people that hear your music and they be like, oh, okay, cool, and they might know people, but for some reason they'll just hold it back on you. But for him to be like, yo, I know a lot of dudes, a lot of people that would like to hear your music. You can go on these channels.
yeah,
It gets you a look, opportunity. It'll be good for you.
absolutely.
So other artists too. And there was another artist that I was supposed to connect with. Well, I did connect with, but things happened, and he had did a remix for me. But things happened. I lost a few of the tracks, and I had to switch over from an engineer that I had. But you know, I'm trying to connect with more artists too and do a few songs.
Hell yeah, man. Well, feel free to come through anytime. We're live. There's always a ton of great artists in the chat. There's always a ton of great fans in the chat, that just love music. And it really don't even matter the genre. Just give us some underground music. We're not turning on the radio, type shit. And shout out to everybody in the chat again, man. Caitlin, Monk,
Shout out to chat, man.
my dude Uncle Patriot, Rose. Come here and get these hugs, ladies. Come on. I like them hugs. I tell you what. My dude Larry was here. King Wings is in the motherfucking building. Man, everybody's showing up on the Sunday morning, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I hope everybody's having a great
Starbucks
Sunday.
on this Sunday.
What's that? I'm sorry.
My Starbucks. I said I got my Starbucks on this Sunday, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Get myself. I'm not a coffee drinker. It's a matcha. I just get a little bit of energy because I was out last night.
I can feel you on that one. What'd you get? Can you discuss what you got into last night?
Nothing too crazy. I was just in Manhattan, just chilling with some people.
Nice.
Nothing too crazy, man. Just hanging out, but got back late last night, and I said, nah, let me try to get some type of sleep because I know we got this to do, and we were supposed to do this a while ago, but that's why I said, nah, I got a priority. I got to talk to you because like I said, I respect what you're doing, and for me to come here and you give me this opportunity to even talk to you.
I appreciate that, man, and that's love, bro. I absolutely appreciate it. We're going to get into some music here, but this Zoom is about to end, and when it does, just go back to that original Zoom link I sent you. Click it; it'll put you right back in this room. Okay.
But.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. When we come back, we're going to play a track for you guys, so stick around. I'm going to go ahead and end this Zoom meeting right now, and then we'll be right back, people, okay? All right, we'll be right back. I hope everybody's doing well. So good to see y'all, man. Happy Father's Day to all the papas out there. That's right. The papas throwing their seed around town, getting that shit done. You ladies know what I'm talking about. You ladies know. All right, we're back. We back. I ain't out yet, Uncle. Hold on. Oh, okay, Uncle Patriot. We'll see you when you get back. Yeah, we got about another hour and a half or so. Oh shit, Monk! I didn't know it was 3 o'clock in Australia. 3 o'clock in the morning in Australia, bro. I keep forgetting because every time I go live, it's usually my evening. You're like mid-morning. Yeah, so we got people in Australia watching right now, man. You ready for a song, Sonny?
I'm ready, bro.
Take that to the continent of Australia.
Oh, shout out to Australia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to hit all the continents with this one tonight, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, for those who may not be familiar with your work, where you want to start them at?
Oh, for me?
Yes, sir.
Honestly, let's start with the newest track that I had dropped, the Kings of Leon.
Yeah, let's go. We got my dude, Sonny. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I fucked that up. Yep, first joint in the morning, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Weed. And we got my dude, Sonny Arno, in the building right now, man. Make sure you take advantage of those links in the description below. We got his IG. We got his YouTube in there. Follow along, subscribe, all that good stuff. It don't cost any money to do that. Then you know when all the drops come. You know what I'm saying? Because the drops are going to be coming fast and furious in 25. Ain't that right, Sonny?
Yes, sir. You already know.
Yeah.
I'm work. I'm getting busy, man.
Yes, sir. No days off, 2025. Let's go. Sonny Arno teaming up with the Kings of Leon on this one. I like that sample you used, by the way. This is called Use Somebody. Let's go.
Don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you. Don't you know we all need somebody? Don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you. Well, I gotta go, my pockets are low. They want me to ride, make my life a joke. They want me to steal, they want me to kill, but I'm saying no, cause I got a flow that can make millions, feed on my children, have them growing to the top of the ceiling. Fine white, but who am I kidding? So, where was you when I was flipping that beat? Where was you when I was spitting that heat? Nowhere to be found, I bet. I don't tolerate no disrespect. You can never come at my neck or allow you to call me direct. Feeling like 50 with a bulletproof vest, on my way to catch another check. But tell me, is he with me? And are you riding? Well, you never ever leave right beside me. If the waves turning for silence, hope so, cause my thoughts are drowning. And all I think about is surviving. Please God, watch right behind me, cause you already know that I can use somebody. Tell me what you see. I can't reach you no more. Don't you know we all need somebody? Don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you. Don't you know we all need somebody? Don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you. Don't you know we all need somebody? Don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you. Don't you know we all need somebody? Don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you. Yeah, this work can be evil. Die a legend like Knievel or Pop Smoke. This ain't no joke. She seem like a Leo when I rock the boat. We don't talk again when I hit the dough. Guess why I can't trust no more? Moms told me don't believe him. They'll take your money and deceive you. But tell me, is he with me? And are you riding? Well, you never ever leave right beside me. If the waves turning for silence, hope so, cause my thoughts are drowning. And all I think about is surviving. Please God, watch behind me. You already don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you. Don't you know we all need somebody? Don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you. Don't you know we all need somebody? Don't you know we all need somebody? Don't you know we all need somebody? Tell me that someone gonna be you.
Oh, Sonny, I absolutely fucking love the song, dude. That is fucking amazing track, bro.
Appreciate you, big homie. Hey, man, fun fact, that day was cold as fuck, man.
Hey, man, the chat lit up like Christmas tree in here, man. Fire emojis. Rose coming back saying, I like this one. Now, I know you don't know Rose, but she's an older lady, and she don't really fuck with hip-hop. But she fuck with that. That's saying something.
Oh, man. That does say a lot, man. I appreciate it, Rose. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Papito said, I like the visuals, too, with the big old strong arm on that motherfucker. Hell yeah. I got to get out there to New York sometime, dude. It just looks like such a cool-ass place where a lot of interesting people are, dude. I don't think I want to live there. I'm going to be honest with you. But I would love to visit.
Hey. Yeah, nah. You should definitely visit, man. There's a lot of interesting people out here. And if you you go to Times Square, you're going to see a lot. you're gonna see a lot of inspiration out there too. There's a lot of people like when you walk in near the subways or the street, you see a lot of talented people, man. Like you'll see people that can jump over like 8 people, you know, crazy shit like that. Or you see someone that can dance. Like you see a lot of dancers out there.
Hell yeah.
You see someone that's even an artist, like that's got a guitar on them,
Mm-hmm.
or drums.
Yeah.
Like they'll be playing drums off of like buckets.
Hell
That
yeah.
shit sounds crazy. So
They be making
definitely,
grip
man.
out there too on all that shit too, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
talented
bro.
ones, man. Fucking 9 to
A
5.
lot of talented people out here, man. I'm telling you, a lot
Yeah.
of talented people out here. It's just, it's, sometimes you don't really see them, but you got to get out there.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to go out there too, man. Especially where you at. I know there's a lot of talented motherfuckers out there too.
It really is amazing to find because look, when we look in the box, right? When we look in the box of TV or radio, you're like, oh, these people are talented, right? But then when you get out that box and you're like, yo, these people are way more talented than those people on the fucking box. Like,
Yeah.
it don't even make any fucking sense. Like, when you really think about it, dude, and you see, like, okay, I've seen Harlem Globetrotters play a fucking 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Any one of those motherfuckers, even on the Washington team, would school everybody in the NBA, right?
Facts.
I mean,
Facts.
it would be, if the NBA was like that, it'd be unreal to watch, dude. It would be a million fucking seats sold. You'd have to build new fucking arenas, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Or even the and one dude.
right, the
Remember
and one
and1?
dudes. Yep,
Them dudes went
exactly.
crazy back in
Big
the day.
threes, you know what I'm saying? Like, all them motherfuckers,
Yeah.
dude. Like, and it isn't just in basketball, it's everywhere. It's in music, it's in artistry, it's in, painting and fucking metal sculptures and all kinds of just really cool shit, bro. And it's way better than what's being fed to us.
Yeah, and I want to give a big shout out to one of my homies too, man. He's an artist out in Austin, Texas. Dope. Like he's making fashion. He's a painter. His name is Art by Freckles.
Art by Freckles?
Yeah, like he's very dope. He's out there in Texas right now, and he's someone that's just underground because they got a lot of underground fashion artists and artists in particular that are just doing their thing out there, and they got nice pieces, man. It's a whole community out there of just people that aren't really known that are doing their thing, just like you saying,
Yeah.
and they're better than what's out there. Like my homie, his clothes, dope.
Yeah, way better than anything Ralph Lauren's putting out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Telling you, man.
ain't nobody like that's one thing I really don't understand is why it's so important to have someone's logo on your chest or something. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I got Tupac. It's not a logo, but it is one of my, inspirations in life. I got this Raw hat on, so there's logo. You know what I'm saying? But what makes one logo better than the other? You know what I'm saying? Why does...
Wearing
Well, yeah.
it's who's wearing it. Like
Is the Gucci ones better than the, you know what I'm saying, than the other one? I don't know, man.
nah. Like Pac made Versace
Right.
what it is. Like once Pac really started,
I didn't
wearing
even know Versace until he had them glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. Like once Pac started wearing Versace, a lot of rappers started wearing Versace,
yeah.
and then Biggie made Coogee what it was a little bit too. Like once Biggie started wearing Coogee, now everybody's wearing Coogee.
LL
it's
made
kinda like-
Kango.
Exactly. It's like who, you get a celebrity or someone who has a big influence start wearing these clothes, and society will start rocking. And some fashions they come and go, but like you said, like Ralph Lauren is one of the most popular ones that's still stuck around because they're always, and it's marketing too. If you're
Right.
smart, you know how to market. Like that's why
And it's a
Ralph Lauren
simple
is
logo
around.
that doesn't piss anybody off. It's a dude on a horse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts. Like Gucci, you got the the little G on it, like whatever that little extra symbol. Like, it's nothing. Like it's not too harsh on the eyes.
yeah. It isn't complicated at all. Like the little Lacoste fucking alligator guy,
Right. Like you know what, the fashion that used to be crazy that now everybody looks at. Like I saw it on Instagram. I was like, I can't believe I used to wear this shit. Ed Hardy.
Oh yeah, I never had any Hardy. I never had any Supreme stuff. Probably because I couldn't afford it. But yeah, but I did have parachute pants, and I had because you know I'm old. And I don't know if you guys or if you ever seen this on the East Coast, but over here on the West Coast, we used to do this thing where we would take our pants and we would flatten them out, you know, straight, like straight, right? And then we'd fold them over and then roll them up from the bottom. Or we would clothespin them all the way down from the knee to the ankle. And they'd be like super baggy, like around the waist and knees, but super tight from the knees down, calf down.
I think I've seen that style before.
Yeah, that was some crazy 80s shit.
Yeah, some of the shit from back in the day is coming out right now. Like if you see how people are dressing now, even in New York, like the baggy wave is kind of coming back. Well, it's been back. Like a lot of the younger kids are dressing like that now.
Yeah, because they wear them tight ass pants all the time.
Yeah, like that preppy. The preppy shit was popping for a little bit, but now the baggy stuff is coming back.
Yeah, as
Like,
soon as LeBron put on those glasses, those fake ass, and Westbrook put on the fake ass glasses, everybody was like a nerd all of a sudden. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, man. That was that 2011, 2010 bullshit. Yeah. You know, it was cool for that time, but man, now you look at it, you like, what the fuck was he thinking?
Right.
But, like people back in that era too was going to clubs wearing business casual.
Right.
So you in the club dressing like that. But like when I was a little younger too, I was dressing like I was from Atlanta.
Okay.
I was wearing the baggy shirts, baggy pants. I was wearing the Lot 29 shirts a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I used to follow guys like T.I. I had my hat tipped over or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was back in that was the era, man. When, like Jeezy, T.I., Luda, Outkast, a lot of guys was like hopping. So you know, like I said, it's influence. So you see them dudes dressing like that too. You know, you're young. You're gonna say, you know, let me dress like that too.
If you think it's cool, right?
Of course.
Like I could, like there's a lot of trends. I'm not a trendy dude, right? Like I've never owned an Apple product. You know what I'm saying? Like I refuse to fucking own anything Apple. You know, just because the fact,
Android dude.
Yeah. Just for the simple fact that they push it so fucking hard, I'm just like, I don't want to do it. You know, I've just always been that type of dude. So yeah, I'm a Samsung dude. But like anytime there's like a fashion thing out or some kind of weird fucking, you know, trend going on, I always try to avoid it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck it is in my brain that goes, it seems like the devil shit. I don't want to fuck with that.
I understand what you're saying because you like, I don't really want to be a sheep like that. You know, let me just stay in my lane. You know, you got your own way going on. It's like sometimes trends can be so hot that people will just start following, and it's not even that hot anyway.
Right.
You start following suit, and next thing you know, that trend just like quickly can just die down.
Yeah.
And now you stuck with, you know, whatever you had from that, and you wasted your time.
Money, effort, all that shit. Yeah. I remember everybody was going out and buying a bunch of Hondas. You know, when the Fast and Furious shit was coming out, they was like, I got my Fast and Furious Honda and shit, right? I was like, fuck this, dude. I am not getting a Honda, bro. I ended up getting this Saturn. I was smoking Hondas. I was like, fuck you. I'm in a Saturn, bitch.
That is a fire too, though. You shoot that up.
Yeah.
You passing through everybody in the lanes, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Double overhead.
There was a time where there was a lot of time where girls was getting you know, the Nissan Altimas and the Honda Accords. You know, they were doing all that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, shout out to the chat, man, and shout out to Mr. Digby in the chat, man. Thank you so much for joining the channel, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And my dude Michael Digby, he makes beats, he raps, he's a celebrity chef in Chicago. Like he does big shit. My dude Salvador Colors in the motherfucking house. He's also a producer, man. Yo, shout out to y'all coming through. My dude Monk's back. Good to see y'all, man. Get some Ed Hardy socks as we speak. Hey, Mike Digby say he got them Hardy socks on right now.
That's hilarious. A throwback. I had a couple of Ed Hardy shirts, man.
Yeah, see, I can't afford that shit. See, like this shirt right here, It looked like it was expensive, but it cost me $6 at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good Walmart quality
Okay.
shit right there. You
Yeah,
can't,
and that shirt's fire, bro.
right?
That
I
shirt's
got
fire.
an
You know that
Outcast
shirt.
one. I got a Ice Cube one. Yeah,
Okay, you got an Ice Cube. You got an Ice Cube shirt.
yeah. With the
Hey
Jerry
man,
curl.
this shirt I'm rocking right now. This shirt I'm rocking right now. If you can see it, it's like the
Oh.
Outkast inspired Boondocks.
Hey, give me
Like,
1 second. Give me 1 second.
okay.
All right, Boondocks fire, bro. I fucking love that show. That shirt is even better, and I can't believe it. But look,
Oh shit, there we go.
that's what
There
I'm
we
talking
go.
about, bro. That's
The
what I'm fucking talking about, bro.
same way.
Yo, Monk, brother, thank you so much for that dono, man. I thank you so much, man. Big salute, homie. Big salute. And look at Michael Digby instantly on the custom emojis. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. I like that.
Okay, chat, man.
So,
Appreciate the shout to him, man.
we've been talking a lot about life today. I appreciate those great conversations, but let's jump back into the music a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about writing process, man. What are some of the writing tricks that you may used over the years? May have changed from doing one thing to another. Do you prefer to write to a beat, or do you usually have like something that you think of, like a topic that you're looking for and writing, and then you go find a beat? How does that work for you?
Okay, I'll say I used to just freestyle because you hear Wayne and Jay Z, so I kind of used to freestyle. But then I said, no, I got to be more sharpened with my mind. So now I do write. Some days it depends on the day, man. Like I could probably write really quick. It could probably take me like 10 minutes
Oh
or
wow.
20 minutes to just make a song, and I got everything now. It depends on that day. Like if I hear a beat too, I'm like, oh shit, okay, I know what I want to say on this track. Like the beat is already hitting me. Or sometimes it might take me an hour or a couple of days because I'm like, okay, I want to go back, and I'm probably gonna be inspired by whatever is hitting me that day. So definitely writing. I don't like to freestyle, as but sometimes I'll just hop in back in on my phone or whatever, or if I'm writing on a piece of paper, and I'll just start writing. But like with the track that I made with the Kings of Leon, with that one, that was just inspiration through the whole pandemic. And when I say something like, are you with me and are you riding? Will you never ever leave right beside me? You know, that was inspiration for me. Like going through a few people that I fucked with. That you know, when you see like through the pandemic, you see like who's really fucking with you and who's not.
Yeah.
And so that really that line right there was like, okay, it's something that I'm feeling. There's emotions there, so I gotta put that in the song. And when you hear that track by Kings of Leon, it's like you somebody. So now it's starting to, the process is starting to click in my brain. Like, okay, this is what I need to write about. This is the lane I'm going. And other people are gonna feel that too because a lot of people are like, yo, I can use somebody.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
So I
that
feel like
track
my writing
was
process.
amazing, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be running that motherfucking dog. Like that was the first time I heard it, and truly, it was emotional. It was real. It was authentic. I mean, it was. You could like even when you hit those harmonies in there, because I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. Like you was gonna start singing along with these motherfuckers now. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything you can feel that you felt it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't fake. It wasn't something that you were just writing about to write about it. That's something that was in your heart, and you could absolutely feel every fucking sentence of that song. It was fire.
Yeah. I don't want to just write fake shit and just be like, oh yeah, this is whatever. I'm just writing because it's popular. Like I'm trying to write with the experience that I've been through because I feel like we all
Hold on
had
a second.
experiences.
I got somebody
My
at my
bad.
door.
Okay, okay.
Man, I apologize, bro.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
My
Yeah.
mom came over.
Oh, word. Shout out to Mom Dukes.
Yeah, she brought me some tobacco and some tubes. So shout out to my
Okay,
mom. I
okay.
love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. But I was just like, I didn't even know she was coming over.
Hey man, it's Father's Day. She said she had to come through and make sure you was right.
Right? That's a hell of a Father's Day present right there. Some cigarettes. That's what I'm talking about. I received a request to collaborate from Scott Staunch. Oh, that's dope, dude. Yeah. I follow him. I follow Scott. Yeah, that dude's cool as shit, man. And he's always looking to work with people, Salvatore. That's fucking dope as fuck. Michael Digby said he found a 3-pack of Ed Hardy socks at Ross and couldn't pass them up. That's what I'm talking about. I like some Ross, dude. Ross got fucking all the hats for like $8, dude. Like good hats.
Word.
Yeah, like 59.50 hats, and I'm just like $8-10. I'm just like, okay, that's a $50
Never
hat.
shopped in there before.
Yeah,
I never shopped in there before. I gotta check that out.
like they don't ever have like my Kings hats. You know what I'm saying? If they ever do get them, they probably sell out really quick, so I never find them there. But I got like a Jets hat and some other hats that I don't really fuck with the Jets. I'm a Niners fan, but I like the hat.
Yo, I'm a Niners fan, bro. What's up?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
That forever shit, man. And we just got a fucking great wide receiver, dude. Like,
Hell yeah.
who was it? I forgot. Well, that's another story. But we just got a new wide receiver. We're going to change the game. We're going to the playoffs. We're going to win some shit this year. That's right.
We got to get that chip, man. We've been slided up like what 2 times now.
Yeah.
The past 5 years, we've been slided 2 times. It's all right, but we're gonna get it back.
Yeah, you just dust the shoulders off, get back in there and do your thing. That's
Thanks.
what it is. Did you see? Do you follow anything about the WNBA? Little bit.
Yeah. I be seeing little. Yeah. I fuck with Caitlin Clark. I know a lot of people don't fuck with her, but
That girl's fire as fuck, bro. I like
Yeah.
if they lowered the fucking rim 2 feet, right? If they just lower the rim 2 feet, they'd be able to dunk on each other. And if girls play like Caitlin Clark, everybody be watching fucking WNBA. Everybody. That girl's amazing.
oh, yeah, the ratings dropped when she was out. A
Yeah.
little bit, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was playing last night, I think, and she was balling, bro. She was shooting from the logo.
She don't even fucking stop, bro. That's ridiculous. And she got the people on her team playing like that now too. Like the people on her
Yeah.
team are hitting some crazy ass circus shots. I'm just like, yo, that's crazy. I can get
Yeah,
behind that.
Me too, man. I mean, if you're making the game exciting, like, why hate on that?
Right. And
As long
sports,
as you're doing
sport.
a thing.
Right.
Exactly. But
I
I mean,
mean,
I'm
there's-
not really into it like that.
There's
My
plenty
bad.
of women's sports that I do like to watch though. Like women's beach volleyball. That shit fire in the Olympics. So fire, bro. Like they
Oh,
be
yeah,
digging
facts.
and everything.
Facts.
And then women's tennis. Fire, bro.
Facts.
Women's tennis.
Coco golf, man.
Yeah, women's golf. Fire.
No, I said Coco golf. My fault.
Oh,
Coco golf.
Coco
She's
golf.
a tennis player.
Oh, yeah,
she just
yeah,
won
yeah.
the US Open, like that.
Yeah. I love it. Plus, I don't like watching men's tennis because it just sounds like two dudes fucking. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Nah, I don't be watching them.
Yeah,
I be
no.
watching them.
No, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I don't even know what male tennis player is popping right now. To be honest, I
Nope.
don't watch it, so
Couldn't tell you.
but I do know. I do know Coco golf, and I do know there's another shorty too, but I don't really know her name. Oh, Naomi Osaka.
Oh yeah.
Her too.
Women's diving is dope too. The floor
I never really.
gymnastics shit's fire when they're jumping around and shit. Yeah, I fuck
Yeah,
with it.
nah, gymnastics during the Olympics.
Yeah,
That like there's a couple of women's sports during the Olympics that be popping. Like everyone's glued to the TV.
facts. That is a
Yeah,
fact. Shout out to those ladies out there. But some of them,
definitely.
you can't be fucking watching it because you got Angel Reese fucking missing fucking 2 foot fucking layup, and I'm like, how the fuck you miss that? Like there ain't even nobody around you and you missed it. It's fucking wild shit. But
It's
she
not
got
that
her own
she's a
rebound.
scrub. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that she's a scrub, but she need to work on her game a little bit.
I think if she just took a little time, she throws it up too fast. You know what I'm saying? Like like she almost looks like she don't have a lot of coordination.
That's what I'm saying. She need to work on her game a little bit. She needs
Yeah.
to be in the gym. She's out there. I know she got a podcast and stuff like that, and I ain't gonna fault nobody for getting their money.
Hell
You gotta do
no.
what you gotta do and milk that. But there's some time where you gotta work, man. You gotta put that Kobe Bryant suit on and say, "Yo, I need to get in the gym. I need to get some
Because nothing else
repetitions in."
mattered to him except for basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. A lot of that extra shit because Kobe was rapping too. Let's not forget about that.
Well, yeah, he was rapping. He was doing a lot of partying, you know. But he was also that last dude in the gym 90% of the time, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because he knew what was number one. But yeah, Angel Reese, she need to get them reps in. Definitely. Uh, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
She got what
I
she
always
going.
read this thing where Angel Reese was like, there's too many people in the audience now. It used to be a place where you could come and get some work done, maybe work on your laptop, and it would be nice and quiet. But now there's too many people screaming and cheering, and like she was complaining about people being there.
Her?
Yeah, and then she said, "What are we here to entertain you?" Yes, that is the exact point why you're there
I gotta
is
see
to
that.
entertain people. That is fucking the wildest shit I've ever heard any fucking athlete ever say.
I
There's
didn't
too
even
many
hear that.
people
That's
in the
crazy.
crowd. It's too loud. Like it was the wildest shit I saw, bro.
I gotta see her say that because that's crazy to say because how you as an athlete don't want fans to be there. Like, they're gonna pay to see the game and make it more popular because WNBA needs that. They need the ratings.
Well, yeah, I mean they come up short every year. Their revenue comes up short. They take a minus every single year, and it's by tens of millions of dollars they come up short. So every jersey you could sell with a WNBA logo on it, you should be fucking happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point you will start making that money. You know what I'm saying? It's a revenue share. Just like every other sport. But when you come up zero, when you come up minus, you shouldn't even be getting paid to play.
These NIL players are getting paid more than them. You got someone like Juju Watkins that's in college. She's at USC tearing it up,
Mm-hmm.
and respectfully so, because she's doing what she's doing.
Right.
You know, college sports is always going to be like that, though. I don't know why. For some reason, sometimes it's more competitive.
Well, those are the hungry people.
Yeah,
It's just
they're
like
getting paid now, so
well, yeah, pay. Right. They're still getting paid, right? But there's going to be the next level. That next level is what they're aspiring to, that top seed, right? So you're still hungry at this point in the game. And those people, like, I don't really fuck with a lot of college sports, and the reason why is because there's two types of players in college sports. There's those ones that are hungry, right? And those are the ones that are fucking scoring all the points in every game, right? Then you got the dude who's got there on a scholarship who really just wants to be a dentist. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? Or a lawyer or something. They're getting a free education because they are able to play football,
yeah.
So that's why I don't really fuck with football. Oh, shit. The chat disconnected? That's wild.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
there it is. Sean Anderson, big salute. Thank you for coming through. There is more hunger. Those athletes that are there putting 40 fucking points on the board, in a football game, them motherfuckers is hungry. Them motherfuckers is hungry. And I love seeing that. But when you're getting a blowout of fucking like 72-6 on a football game, you're just like, dude, this is not watchable.
Yeah, nah. But there's a lot of dudes out there, there's a lot of teams out there that's trying to get that recognition because, you know, I feel like with the NIL deal, a lot of coaches are leaving, whatever. But now everyone's kind of on the same playing field.
Yeah.
Like a lot of teams are trying to, like, you know, I'm a Bama fan.
Okay.
I feel like Alabama is kind of losing that top spot, which is sad for me, but it's good for all the other teams. It's like now who's going to be the top dog?
Right.
So now everyone's trying to get at each other, and that's why the college games are looking pretty fire right now.
Could you imagine being a coach of one of these top fucking college teams and being going, is it going to be us? Is it going to be us? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, every day I'd be like, yo, y'all better get your asses out there and ball, bro.
yeah, because there's literally
Gotta
billions
take
of dollars
over.
funneling through all this shit, right? Like, these people are really going in on this, and it ain't like they're just sending some dude who makes $20 an hour to go scout people, you know? It's like,
Oh yeah, nah. These dudes are making bread, bro. These coaches are making a lot of money too, and they've always been making money.
yeah,
I mean, look at these colleges, man, like Ohio State, Texas A&M, all these colleges, Alabama.
yeah.
When you look at the games, the stadiums are packed.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
100,000
everyone's repping
plus.
the colors.
Yeah,
Yup.
yeah.
Like they're making bread, man. And plus, it's a school. You gotta remember that. So people are paying that tuition. Parents are
Absolutely.
paying that tuition, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you had to do one genre besides hip hop for your entire career, what genre would that be?
Guess I'll just have to say, uh, damn, that's a hard one. I never heard that question. Um, I want to say R&B, but then I'm Caribbean, so I probably would say some form of like Afrobeat type things because I feel like that kind of brings everybody together. Like some type of Afrobeat, Caribbean type music, like dance hall. Like everyone loves dance hall, right?
Oh
Like
yeah,
it don't matter what color you are, where you come from.
yeah.
Everyone fucks with that type of music.
People love to dance,
People love to dance.
and they
love
love
to
to
dance.
dance on the beach. That's a fact.
Facts. And when you hear that type of music, it doesn't matter where you are. You're going to get up or just bop your head.
Yeah,
And I feel like everybody listens. Cause there's some people now that don't even listen to hip hop anymore.
right, right.
It's just crazy, but it is what it is. So yeah, if I couldn't do rap, which and I feel like I'm doing that anyway because I try to be a little bit multifaceted with that. Like I'm trying to not just stay in rap lane.
Right.
I've always been like that anyway, but I try to get into a little bit of R&B, a little bit of now dance hall or Afrobeat type of vibe. That's what I try to do.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I know you probably love a lot of different type of music being an artist, right? Like I can imagine you probably like. Well, go ahead and tell me what some of your favorite genres of music are outside of hip hop.
Obviously dance hall, R&B. Um, R&B now is okay. It's starting to get back into it, but definitely that '90s, early 2000s R&B.
Yeah.
Um,
Give
or
my-
you can even go back to. My bad.
No. Go ahead.
You can even go back to like the '80s, '70s type of R&B. Um, people when I say this though, people be like, "Oh shit!" But country music, man, I love the country music a lot too.
Hey.
Like, I feel like there's like Jelly Roll, like that's somebody that was kind of in messing with hip hop and he transformed himself and he went to country music
Yeah.
and he kind of got that soulful sound in him too.
Yeah.
And gospel music,
Mm.
gospel music is something too. Like that is kind of I say a gateway into R&B because a lot of powerful R&B singers back in the day came from the church.
Yeah.
Like Whitney Houston, look at her, she's probably the greatest singer of all time. She came from the church.
Goddess. Yeah.
Yeah, like the voice, what they called it. So, and rock, man. I know I don't really put that out there, but there's some rock artists out there that like Green Day,
Yeah.
Linkin Park. They did what they did with Jay-Z as well
Oh
back
yeah.
in the day.
That whole
fire.
collaboration was fire.
Fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I was playing sports and you throwing that Linkin Park, man, everybody was just it was all right. Let's go crush some heads right now.
Facts. Facts, dude. Throw a little bit of Green Day or something, start getting all fucking crazy. That's what. Hey, Sean, we'll definitely be playing another track. Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, we could do that right now. You want to listen to another track?
Get it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get it, bro.
What are we going to hit them with next? Oh, wait a second. There's only 2 minutes left in this Zoom. So let me reset the Zoom real quick. We'll come back and play another track. How's that sound?
All right, bro. Let's get it.
All right. We are going to be right back, folks. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I know I'm having an awesome Sunday. Getting to hang with my folks. Smoke a little bit of weed in the early AM, which I normally never do. But, you know, you got to get the early AM smoke in every once in a while. And I am about to, I think during this next song, I'm going to roll one. Because I only rolled two. I only had time to roll two before we got going this morning. It's 1 p.m. here. You good? You good? You good? All right, all right. Oh, I got it right. Yo, 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 yo. Sonny Arno in the building, man. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of those links in the description below. You'll be able to find his socials and his YouTube in there. And shout out to my weed shop, man. I'm telling you, we got the Gelato 41 over here.
Okay.
$30 half ounce. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Union Pacific. No, it's called Perfect Union. Damn, I'm high as shit already. Let's go. It is a perfect union, though. Like, my weed shop out here, dude. Like, have you ever been to a 7-Eleven?
Of course.
It's a weed shop, but it's like 7-Eleven, dude.
Oh, word. So it's 24/7, huh?
Well, no, it ain't 24 hours a day. They are open from 9 to 9, but
Okay.
like when you walk in there, there's nothing behind any counters. You don't have to ask to see anything. It's just weed out on the floor. You're just walking down aisles of weed, and you just pick it up, and you're like, you don't get to open it, but you get to like feel the bag and see what it feels like.
Okay.
And they got a little window right here so you can see the weed, see what it looks like. It's the best weed shop I've ever been to, man. It is so great. I don't know if y'all got any.
My bad.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now I'm saying it's good to see that a lot of these places are growing out, like growing here in the U.S. Like a lot of these dispensaries and shit like that. They're growing.
Yeah.
You can make money from this shit too.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
And it's good tax revenue for the state if you got a sales tax.
But
I mean,
but
we all know the roads is shit. Hopefully this will help build some. I'll smoke my way to new roads. I swear I will. The craziest thing about going into a weed shop, though, is seeing people that are like fucking 90 years old at the weed shop. It's so wild to me, dude.
that's how I felt too. But I'm like, come on, man, weed is universal, bro. So of course you're gonna see. No matter what age you are, you're gonna see those people in there, man. And look, it's medical, bro. I can help you too. Whatever aches and pains you got going on, you get a little edible or whatever. Help you out. Next thing you know, you good the next day. Some people deal with the anxiety or whatever that shit is they got going on.
And I got them shits too. Sleep gummies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You see? I'll probably be needing them sometimes too, man.
Yeah, it put your ass to sleep.
Hell yeah.
And it ain't very strong either. It ain't like gets you all fucked up, you know what I'm saying? It just helps you stay asleep. I love
It
that.
keeps you calm, man.
Yeah.
Keeps you calm, man. Definitely. That's why you see a lot of those people that be at these dispensaries. They got everything you need.
They really do. Like, because I'm manic depressive bipolar, right? But I don't take medicine. I haven't taken it since I was 17. But I do smoke weed almost every single day. you know.
Okay.
But I don't like pills and shit. And even when I was a kid, when I took my first lithium pill, it just made me feel like I was high. And I was like, well, why ain't I just smoking weed? You know, if that's all it's going to do is make me feel like I'm stoned, I could just go get stoned. This is, you know. And this is natural. That shit ain't.
I was about to say, man, that's what they do to you. They prescribe you all this bullshit. Next, thing you know, years later down the road, you like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with me? But then,
Mm-hmm.
fuck it,
You're like,
take
why
weed
my
over
butthole fall off, dude? That's crazy. I've been taking these motherfucking things. You're like, you ain't never tell me I
Crazy.
can have my butthole fall off, dude. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yo, you just smoke some weed or take an edible, you just chilling out.
Right? Take a nap. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that much going down if you smoking some weed. All right. I'm going to get over to this page here. I'm going to roll this joint.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to hit him with a banger. You want to hit him with a banger?
What you want to play, man?
It's that don't play.
Let's go.
Yeah, because you know Arno don't play, man.
Hey, man, so you know I don't play.
That's right. That's
Fact.
right. Again, links are in the description. Make sure you take advantage. Follow along. Let's go. Sonny Arno, don't play.
Sir.
Might end up on a motherfucking milk carton somewhere, bro.
Hey, man, that's my homeboy, Hank. He's the ones that be doing my videos, man. He's really good, too. And he's an artist as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so
And who's the homie in the back doing the dancing?
Oh, man, that's somebody I used to work with. He's a good friend of mine, too, man.
Oh, hell
He
yeah.
produces, but, you know, he dances. So I was just like, yo, man, you know, it'd be perfect. You can do some moves in there, man. And he was doing his thing. So,
He's like, I'm on it. That's fire.
yeah, man.
Once again, the chat's popping with the fire emojis, man. And Alley Cat, how you doing, girl? Big salute. Good to see you. Give me hugs. I hope you're feeling better. So good to see you. We got the one and only Sonny Arno all the way from the East Coast out here with us today, man, hanging out with us. Thank you again, Sonny, for coming through and hanging out with us, man.
Man, I appreciate you, big dog, for letting me talk to you and just invite me on your channel, man. It means a lot to me.
I appreciate that. Just remember, this is your home now. You know what I'm saying? This is your second home right here. So whatever you got to drop, you just sit it over. Even if you don't have time to come through and really, you know, hang out with the chat. I know you get busy. You just sit it over Instagram. I'll put all the lists. We'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play that music. That's what we do.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I'm definitely going to be doing that, too.
Absolutely, man. Because, look, what's the point of putting the music out? I mean, there's a sea of people trying to reach, right? So I know I'm not the only one on YouTube doing this shit. Don't get me wrong. But the more people like me doing this, the better chances your guys' music get out there. You know what I'm saying? Because we have audiences and we can have, you know, new ears on that shit. So shout out to the whole YouTube community, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the community and the chat.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
the chat right now, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in.
So I got some more questions for you. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
So,
First
man,
one. What's the one venue you always wanted to play?
I'm going to say right now, Southwest. That's definitely a place I'd like to.
You really like Texas, don't you?
I fuck with Texas a lot, of course.
Because you were just in
there
Houston, right? You said you was Houston last month, right? How'd that go?
last week.
Last
I was
week,
there.
that's right.
Last week I was there, and I love it, man. The vibes out there, the people, and you can just tell it's just a different atmosphere from where I'm coming from in New York.
Yeah.
So, I definitely want to keep going out there more because, like I said, you go to different places, you get inspired. But South by Southwest for me, I feel like Rolling Loud is nice.
Right.
South by Southwest is where a lot of underground artists and a lot of people really connect over there. And you might hear somebody or might see somebody that could be, be somebody out of nowhere, and you're just connecting.
Yeah.
So for me, South by Southwest is somewhere I really would like to perform. Like that's a goal of mine.
Yeah, because Rolling Loud, like you said, is dope. But South by Southwest isn't just music either. You know, you're
Mhm.
connecting with a shit ton of different people from different industries. You know, you might be able to find a dope director or fucking a super dope producer or somebody who has a dope clothing line or, just craziest shit you could possibly think of out there. It is a much wider gambit of talented people, I would say, yeah.
It's not just for people that's in the industry. It's for people that are just trying to be known, trying to be seen, and everybody's going out there, connected. It's positive vibes all around, man. There's a lot of people that are popping right now that used to go over there, and they got some looks. And next thing you know, you might see that person like, yo, I saw that person performing over there. Like,
Yeah.
damn, they really made it. Like, it's good to see that.
Hell
So
yeah.
definitely, that's a goal of mine. Definitely to perform out there.
Yeah.
I'll throw another one out there too. It's it's out here. It's called Global Citizen.
Oh, I've heard of it.
And yeah, I tried. I'm trying to. Well, I tried to perform out there too. I think that's supposed to be coming up soon.
Hell
But
yeah.
even there, like performing there, it's a whole festival. So you perform there, man. You never know who you gonna meet. Like I think Lauren Hill's supposed to be performing there or something like that.
Could you fucking
Um,
even imagine? Could you imagine just shaking her head, thanking her for what she's done? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do that with Jordan Lucas, and I fucking blew my mind. I just shook his head and said, "Thank you for what you
that's
do,
fire.
bro." Yeah, that's all I could say. I was like, "Just thank you for what you do, bro." You know?
That's fire. I met White Clef
Oh,
last
that'd be fire.
this this time around last year. I met White Clef. Man, he was a dope dude to talk to,
Was
and took the
when you guys
conversation.
left each other? Did he say he was going to be gone till November?
He should have stuck that out there, but he
That would have been
didn't.
so fire.
But he did freestyle though. He
Oh
did
hell
freestyle
yeah.
though. That was fire. 'Cause I was with my homie El Billy, and that's my cousin right there.
Oh hell yeah.
And he was freestyling a little bit too, and then Clef started freestyling. And, people were having their cameras out, and that was a good moment. But
Hell yeah. That's what's up. That's always a good time, man. Everybody's feeling it, bro. That's what's up, dude.
yeah, but to meet Lauren Hill, that would be something really dope as well.
Yeah, because I mean, as cool as Wyclef is, it would be cool to meet. You know what I'm saying? Um, Lauren Hill's different level. Like her
Yeah, yeah.
voice is so dope, bro. Like,
I wish she came out with more projects. Obviously the one that she came out with that she won the Grammys for, that's a classic. Like a lot of people always bring that up, especially female artists. They'll bring up that album, and be like, "Yo, Lauryn Hill." But I
cover
wish
the
she
shit
came out
out of
with
it.
more stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, if she would have come out with more albums. Who knows?
right. But
How did you?
still legend, no doubt. You know. Um,
How did you meet Jordan Lucas though?
oh, I saw him in San Francisco. I bought the. I had to. I just had to buy the meet and greet.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But that
Yeah,
that
he's a
shit
dope
was
artist.
fire. I got his autograph. I got a picture with him, and I got to shake his hand. I was completely satisfied. I think I paid like $100 or $120 for the show and the meet and greet, which is fine, whatever. You know.
Yeah, yeah. That's nothing compared to what the girls are paying for Chris Brown. He paying $1,000
Yeah,
to meet Chris Brown taking photos with him. So
yeah,
I'll do that anytime. Like $100. That's good.
yeah. I saw for $100 and got to meet him in San Francisco. If
Right.
that doesn't tell you that was before he blew up, you know what I'm saying? Like now to meet him would probably cost $500. You know.
Yeah. Well deserved too. You can't take that away.
Absolutely.
He's a fire artist. Like,
That motherfucker is probably one of the best writers, dude. That hands down, bro. He's like the Tarantino of motherfucking like. He's like, he flipped the script on a song so quick, bro, and you're like, yo, that's crazy. Like, he's really
Visuals
good.
too. His visuals too. I remember the
Yeah.
first time I was introduced to him was when he did that video about that teenager. It was like a true story about someone that got killed by they
Ross
police.
Cappuccioni. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first time I was ever put on to his music. And when I saw that video, I was like, nah, this dude's on another level right now. That's
Yeah.
crazy because no one was doing something like that at
Right.
that time.
And did you see
Bro was
Busta
like
react
that.
to that video?
I probably did, but I don't remember.
Yeah, he was showing Busta Rhymes that video like right after he recorded it, and Busta was speechless, bro. He was like, "Ain't nobody doing this, bro." He's like,
So,
he was speechless, dog. And to see a legend speechless, dude, that's saying something, you know?
'cause he was being real with him. Because, like I said, there was no one doing that type of work at that time.
Yeah,
Because the drill and everything was out. But when Luca, when Jordan Lucas, my bad, what I'm saying, when he came out,
yeah,
Lucas came out, man, with that video, and plus he could rap his ass off. Let's not take that away from him too.
facts.
But when he came out with that video, that was something very different.
Yeah, yeah. To write from other people's perspective has got to be one of the most difficult things to do, because you have to literally like climb into the mind of a person. It's difficult to be able to be like, oh, this is what that person was thinking at that time. You know, how could you possibly even fucking know unless they told you? You know,
Right? That's a talent itself. To
Right.
Be able to do that.
yeah. Because he had
A
that
lot of
one
people
song
do
called Frozen, where he had those 3 scenarios. They're like cautionary tales where the little girl got hit by a car, a woman was texting on her phone,
Yeah.
the drunk driver, and then the race car dude. And he nailed all those perspectives, even from like a little tiny girl. You know what I'm saying? He wrote from her perspective of being hit by a car. That's fucking wild shit. Like, how do you even wrap your brain around some shit like that? That's crazy.
That's what makes you a great artist.
Facts.
And he got a song with Eminem where like he's up there with M on that.
Yeah,
I'm
that
like, oh,
Lucky
sure.
You. Yeah.
Yeah, for you to be on the same playing field with Eminem, 'cause we already know Eminem is crazy and what he says and how he,
Yeah.
we already know that. But to
Right.
be able to still go toe for toe with him on a track, that says something about you.
Facts. That is a fact. And, you know, Eminem did say that Jordan was one of his favorite rappers. So that's even more crazy. Like, I'm not an Eminem fan by any means. I'm a Juggalo. I like Insane Clown Posse. I don't know if you know about that, but
I do.
okay.
Yo, you know what's funny? You probably like, I'd say probably the fifth person that's white that don't like Eminem that I heard.
Oh, for real?
Like,
It's
yeah,
not that I don't
it's
like
crazy.
them. You know what I'm saying? I was just never really a fan of him. But I will say
Okay.
this because I'm not a hater. He's probably one of the best to ever do it. Like, on technical skills, right? Like, he's very
Right,
technical with the way he raps, and he uses multi-syllable rhyme patterns constantly. And to be able to write like that, use all those rhyme schemes, and still make sense of what you're saying is fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. Like he the way he bends words is crazy. But
It really is.
for me, I always liked him because he was always a little different too. Like he switched up a little. Yeah, he can be a little gimmicky,
Sure.
and that's his style comedy. But there's some tracks where like the song he got with Jay-Z. Like I'm a Jay-Z fan, but I feel like he killed Jay-Z on that one a little bit. Like,
Okay.
he edged him out on that track.
Well, they're two different types of rappers, though. Jay-Z isn't a fast rapper. You know, he's more of a boom bap dude, you know. And
He switched his style, yeah.
yeah, he still adds flavor to it. That's for, you know, Hard Knock Life. You remember all those early cuts, you know, which was really nice. I enjoyed those records, you know. But Eminem is a completely different type of rapper, and trying to keep up with what he's doing is going to be next to impossible for Jay-Z. But here's the thing. they can still mesh in a song and still be equally dope. You know, because
Right,
Jay-Z
right, right.
does his shit at the top of his game, and Eminem does his shit at the top of his game. So to have those two powerhouses to come together, that's an epic record. You know.
Yeah, Renegade is a fire classic record. You know, it just sometimes you listen to, like, for example, on the track with Method Man and Biggie, and even Biggie said this too. Like, Meth kind of got me on that. And those two, like, everyone always likes to say Biggie's, the best lyricist of all time. But then you have someone like Method Man, who he's on some people's list, but he's not like at the top. Some people don't in the industry don't, or people in general don't be like, oh, he's probably top five or whatever. But he edged out Biggie on that song. I think it's the What. So someone like, when you look at some artists, it's like it's competition too, which is also a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's also a good thing.
Competition makes you better.
Exactly. Like, and I'm gonna put this one out for the ladies on this one. Like Monster, Nicki Minaj, she killed all them dudes on that track.
I'll tell you this right now. I absolutely love female MCs, dude. I am obsessed with them, dude.
They go hard.
A lot of them go. You just gotta listen to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're big on lyrics, and you're gonna listen to these ladies like Ciroc, you're gonna listen to these ladies like fucking Queen Herbie. You know what I'm saying? Like, these bitches, not only can they fucking rap, they're saying something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're really saying things, dude, and it isn't just superficial bullshit.
Facts. Yeah. For me, what you're saying is correct. There's a lot of female rappers out there that got something to say, and they're saying it better than half of the dudes out here. Like, they're
Right.
really putting the roots to the ground when they're rapping. So, like, for me, MC Lyte is one of the best rappers too.
MC Lyte and also the Brat.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
The Brat, I used to have a
Exactly,
crush
yeah.
on the Brat, dude. Like, so big, dude. She would wear them overalls. Come on, man.
Yeah, she was fine too. She could switch it up too on you. She could be tomboy, then all of a sudden switch up.
Yep. No makeup, you know what I'm saying? Just could put a hat on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like them natural shits, bro. Like, the less makeup, the better for me, you know?
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
I like the women that can pull off both.
Now,
Pull off both.
right. Now, if we going out, do yourself up, girl. I'm all for it, you know what I'm saying? But if we just around the house, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to do all that.
Yeah.
You know, we go to Walmart,
All that
you know?
makeup and stuff.
Right. We're going up to get some groceries. Come on.
Yeah. You still looking good. You got your sweats on or whatever.
Right. Put your hair in a ponytail or something, girl. Come on.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
Yeah. No, of course your nails look good. Come on, girl. Come on.
I was gonna ask you this question. I almost forgot, but like, right now in this current state of hip hop, who is probably your favorite artist, like right now?
I'm still gonna go with Joyner. He's
Okay.
getting ready to put out a new project, ADHD 2. He just dropped like a little snippet. He just dropped his first single off of there, and that motherfucker is a banger. Now it's just a flex track. He's just talking his shit, you know, for his first single off it. But you know, with his writing styles, it's going to get way more in depth. He's probably going to have some crazy dope ass features like he did on the last one with Twista. Oh my god, that fucking song was so good. Because Twista goes back, he takes you through the fucking Pope Pimp shit, and it was fucking like, he's like, I was sleeping on my brother's couch, and I was working at a fucking car wash, you know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden Do or Die comes to me and is like, we need you on this verse, and then his career took off again. And it was so good to see, because I remember seeing Twista on the fucking news, and they're like, this kid could talk so fast, you know, and he would be on the news and he'd just be like, just spitting, dog, and I'd be like, holy shit. And ever since then I was like, this dude is fire. And all of a sudden he was gone, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you see, he popped back up on that Do or Die track, and he set the fucking world on fire again, dude. Like, it was so good.
Yeah, someone like Twister though, he could. I don't feel like he can ever really die off. Like, yeah, he might take a little break, but then
Well,
out of
he
nowhere
was
come
young.
back.
You know, when a young cat gets a
Yeah,
little money, you know what I'm saying, spends it all, and then your record contract is, they don't want to re-sign you. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden you ain't got no money. And then all of a sudden you work on a fucking car wash. You know, and then he even said in the song, he said one of his fans came up to him in the car wash, said, "Aren't you Twister? Like, ain't you Twister? Like, ain't you supposed to be dropping rhymes, not washing cars?" And he said that broke my heart.
oh
He
shit.
said that broke his fucking heart hearing that shit. So he had to get back to that, and do or die just happened to boop. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we gonna need you on this track. Could you imagine though, like
Man,
being that low after being that high, and then just getting right back to work and getting it done? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the level of mental stability you have to be in this game. Because if you go from the highest highs, especially being a child, you know what I'm saying? He was a kid. He was a fucking
mhm,
teenager. You know what I'm saying? With
yeah,
fame and shit like that, and people were just astounded what he was doing. And all of a sudden, nobody gave a fuck. That would crush a lot of people, dude.
yeah, that's a fact. And it has crushed a lot of people. There are some people out there, like you said, were young and getting it, and all of a sudden, I guess, because the world moves and there's so many people coming. Like I said, the new flavor of the month. Like I said, probably an hour or so ago, and then they're gone, and the next thing you know, you see them probably in the street, like, yo, what happened to this person? Or
Right.
even you see on the internet now, you're like, yo, the fuck, this person was popping like last month. What's going on here?
Yeah.
But
That's
I was introduced. My bad, my bad.
no, no, no. Go ahead.
I was introduced to Twister when he made that slow jam song.
Mm.
Uh, when I heard him on the slow jams, and after that, he started coming out with a couple of tracks.
Hit you with
After
that
that,
overnight celebrity. What?
that's still a classic.
Still a classic to this day, my guy. Like, he really did a lot for hip hop, dude. Like, he changed a lot of shit. Uh, just for the simple fact that he could rap so fast and you can understand every single word he said. You know,
Yeah,
it's hard to be that clear when you're going that fast.
that and plus to put tracks together, like just your tracks are just so complete because not like for example, a lot of battle rappers, they're good and they can rap,
Yeah.
but it's like they can't put songs together. Some
Hmm.
of them they can't really put the songs together,
Right.
and you're just like, I don't know if it's just you or it's just maybe the process you're trying to make in music, or it's just that I don't know. Maybe you're just trying to find yourself, but like someone like Twister that can rap very fast,
Yeah.
but he had a good ear for the sound of music,
Yeah.
putting
He
his
he
tracks together.
he can create a hook like nobody's business. I think that's very important, especially in mainstream music, to have a very catchy hook, because you want motherfuckers saying that shit while the song ain't even on, you know? Like,
Hell yeah,
yeah. And
he got something for the fellas and the ladies too.
yeah, just like LL, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he was the originator of that shit. Like, I'm gonna hit you hard in the face, but then I'm gonna go after your lady, my guy. Like,
he had that "Mama Said Knock You Out," but then he
yeah,
had that "Doing It."
yeah. He had that round
Yeah,
away
so,
girl. Come on, man.
oh
Like,
yeah.
come on, my guy.
I still listen to that, man. I still
Yeah.
listen to that. I'm from New York, so I
Bamboo
still listen
earrings. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was
to that.
hard, bro. Like, even the
Yeah.
dudes is like, yeah, I'll play that shit with my girl in the car. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll be over there
Oh hell
bopping.
yeah,
You know?
hell yeah, man. You got
Yeah.
artists like that, you always gonna be playing. And I saw somebody in the chat said something about Wayne. Like Wayne is still doing it. What you think about that last album though, that he just dropped? Did you hear it?
I don't listen to Wayne.
Oh okay.
And it's nothing personal. It's nothing like I don't like him or anything. Um,
Mhm.
I remember Wayne when he was a little kid, dude, like rapping with Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an old motherfucker, so I remember when he was like a little fucking kid, but he was kind of still snapping, right? Like, because back then there
Oh
was a lot of kid rappers, like ABC and fucking what was it, Crisscross and all them motherfucking kid
mhm.
rappers, dog. You know,
Yeah.
Aisha. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit.
Oh yeah, I remember them dudes.
Yeah. So I kind of fucked with them, but I ain't really fucked with them because they were like, I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I was 15, 16 years old, right? So I'm starting to really act up and be malicious. I'm listening to NWA, South Central Cartel, you know what I'm saying, Spice One, all my local Brother Lynch, you know, and they ain't talking about Aisha, you know what I'm saying? They ain't talking about anything really that good, you know? And so I didn't really gravitate. I mean, I did fuck with Cash Money a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't really gravitate to him because he was pretty young. So when he started dropping his mixtapes and stuff like that, I really wasn't even that interested. And I heard a few of them, like a few tracks here and there. And some of the stuff, like, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. Like, so, like, that was his big lean years, you know what I'm saying? Like, his big lean sipping years. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Because I'm always hooked on lyrics, dude. You know? And some of the shit.
I think he's a little.
But some of the stuff that he does talk about in other songs that I've heard, especially after he stopped drinking the lean, fucking great pieces of work, you know? But again, I just never was really deep into his work.
Okay. I mean, the Carter 2, to me, is definitely one of his finest works.
Yeah.
Because the Carter 2, when you listen to it, it's like, oh, shit. He's like...
Now that's
you know,
storytelling stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But like what he's saying too, like is the way he just switches words around, and then you got to go back and listen to him, and be like, oh shit, I didn't even catch that. That's genius, dude.
He is a great writer of doubles and triple entendres. That is a fact. Because if you're listening to it on first rap, you're kind of just getting the surface level shit. And it may not, again, to me, it may not sound like it's making sense. But if you go back, you understand, you know, what he's saying on the second run. It's not that, it's something else. You know, I get it. And again, I was younger, so I wasn't really breaking down too much hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Now, I go back and listen to stuff like, I got my homie, he lives in Detroit, he's a big Eminem fan. I'm a big ICP fan. He don't know ICP shit. I don't really know Eminem shit, so we've kind of been showing each other their work. And I gotta admit, dude, Eminem fire, bro. Like, he can rap his ass off, and the way he writes is incredible. Like, I really appreciate the writing. So I should probably go back and look at some Wayne's work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I said too, you know, like Eminem, he came from the world of battle rap, but he could put music together. So
yeah,
to be coming from that world, and then you being one of the greatest to ever do it, that's something about you. Like your creative process is just that great. Because that's how I look at Eminem, but especially Wayne too. You know, being from where he was when he was younger, and then being surrounded by, you know, Cash Money, and he was really influenced by those guys.
Yeah.
But even just still living his own life and just putting all that music together, like you have new school, but then you have some of that Louisiana feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, a lot of people saying not really jacking that the album that he just came out with, but I kind of like some of the tracks on it, to be honest.
Nice. I'm gonna have to check that out. You know what album I did find absolute refreshing is that Andre 3000 Flute album. That shit was amazing, bro.
I didn't even hear that one.
Dude, like
that
2 or 3 of the songs is like 20 minutes long, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh wow.
Just the album titles on that motherfucking shit is just the it's just like 20 words in a fucking song title. It's just crazy as shit, bro. It's like one of the song titles, like That Night in Las Vegas When I Took Mushrooms at 3 a.m. I was like, what the fuck kind of song titles are this, dude? It's crazy.
It's different.
Right.
It's different. That's what catches your eye, right? Does he rap on those albums?
Not one word.
Okay, so
it's just all instrumentals. Not even any percussion. Just flutes and fucking like keyboards and shit, dude. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to listen to it then.
I just put it on and started like cleaning the house, and I was like, let me just check this out. And I fucking started cleaning the house. I'm like, this is getting me into fucking cleaning mode, dog. Like, I'm really getting my shit done. Okay. And I just kept it playing, dude. I was just like, it was kind of incredible.
Okay, I gotta check that out for sure. Then. I mean, obviously I fuck with 3K.
Of course.
I gotta check that out.
Oh, he dropped a piano instrumental tape like 3 weeks ago. I'm gonna have to check that out. See, he's getting his
really?
creative shit going. You know, I'd like to see Big Boy come back out and rap some shit though too. I liked Big Boy. I mean, as
Like,
cool as 3K is, dude, I really like Big Boy. Probably
I
more.
like to see both of them do something again. Right?
Well,
Like just do a little reunion, maybe do a tape before
yeah.
they really say that they're done with music like that. I would really like to see them come back and just make an album, go on tour real quick. Just for nostalgic reasons, especially for my generation. Like I would like to see that.
Yeah,
Those two come back together and start touring. I'd definitely go see that.
yeah. Yeah, because they dropped some old schools on you, you know what I'm saying? Push that. Come on, man. Everybody move to the back of the bus. You drop that on you on a concert, bro, the whole crowd would go crazy, bro. Me and you.
Same.
You know what I'm
And I
saying?
want to hit.
And your mama, too. Come on, man. The whole stadium would be crazy, bro.
That'd be crazy, man. I want to see what they do with new school beats right now too, man.
Right? Right? Because you got to have
What
some
they
new
do.
stuff to drop on them, too, as well, hitting with the old flavor, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
That,
Because it's
you
probably
gotta
going to
let
be a
them,
2 hour long concert, you know.
yeah,
Well,
you
their
just gotta let
set's
the
going to
world
be 2
know.
hours.
Right, and then being like forward.
Right, right. He said Slick Rick just dropped album yesterday. That's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. 60-year-old Slick
Right.
Rick, man.
Shout to Slick Rick, man.
And fucking Joyner said, I keep one eye open like Slick Rick.
Hmm. Yeah. That's somebody that a lot of people took from too. Slick Rick. A
Yep.
lot of people took his style as
I
well.
didn't even know he was fucking from the UK until I was like 30. That's crazy.
Word, I heard that. I heard that too, and I was like, nah, no way.
That's what I said. I said, no way.
I said, no way, but
I
he is
always thought he
dope.
was from New York, dude. Seriously.
That's what I thought too. He that's probably why he's so versatile though. I don't know.
Well, it's that storytelling, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, man. Like, we could watch a movie. Like, you ever see that movie, Idiocracy?
Have I shit? No, I don't think I have.
Okay, well, in this one part in the movie, it's like set 500 years in the future, and everybody's dumb, right? And they got this movie theater where they're showing this movie. It's called Ass, and it's just pointed on some dude ass. Oh shit, it's so funny. I don't know if y'all see that shit out there. That shit crazy. Hold on, we'll get back to it here in a second. It's Sunday. Y'all ready for next week? It's Father's Day. I hope you guys are having a great Father's Day for all the fathers out there. I know I'm having a good one. The track with Nas is going to blow minds. Oh, shit. He got a track with Nas, too? Oh, my God, bro. That's crazy. This is just bringing legends out of retirement, dude. I love it. Yeah, early AM streaming with the homie Sonny Arno. Don't you know? Smoking that dro. That's right, baby. We back.
Yo,
Okay, so in that movie, there's a movie about a dude's ass, right? It's just a naked ass on the screen, and that's all it was for 90 minutes, and it won the Oscars, right? So that would be like listening to music that doesn't have a story, right? Like just ass for an hour and a half, you know?
hey,
And Slick Rick doesn't show you the ass. He gives you all the painting, you know what I'm saying? He gives you all the, you know, we all know where it popped, man. The Lottie Dottie, right? Like that was the the golden gem of fucking Slick Rick right there, and just
Slick
incredible.
And Dougie Fresh, man.
Ah,
That's a legend too.
the
Dougie Fresh.
beatbox, come on, man.
He's still out there doing his thing too.
You know, and shout out to the Fat Boys, because I love the Fat Boys too, and
And
Prince.
Bad Boys.
Fat Boys, remember the Fat Boys?
Bad Boys. I feel they were in that movie Crush Groove, right?
I don't think I've seen that. They
Oh, you
used to
never
be
seen
in this
Crush
movie
Groove?
called the Disorderlies, and they were like three fucking like in-house. They took care of like old people. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, I never saw that movie.
shit was so funny, dog.
That movie.
Oh my god, dude. That's Heavy D. Heavy D was fire.
Yeah, Heavy D. Yeah, he was nice. He was somebody that was like, I'd say he was probably the first big dude that was rapping and dancing.
Facts. Now that we found love. Come on, man. He was. He got the pants on. He had the patent leather shoes on. My guy. He was doing the Running Man and all that shit.
Yeah. Before he passed through, he started doing some dancehall.
Oh, for real?
Well, reggae.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
before he passed, I think he had a reggae album.
Oh shit. Oh shit. One Pac. That's crazy, bro. AKA MC Sledgehammer, Vanilla Rice, Toupe, Fiasco, and Ice Brute. I love you, brother. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, my guy. One Pac. That's what I am. I'm over here 3-packing. Because I got 2 bitches. That's right. That's what I call it. Menage a trois, a 3-pack. That's that new shit. No Diddy. How crazy is that? That's the new fucking thing, right?
Man, that shit took off like a rocket. I'm telling you, like that one dude said, also everybody started.
It was
taking off.
perfect though. It's
He
perfect.
did it to himself, man. He did it to himself. I can't say nothing about that.
Can't.
That's how fast the lingo can just happen on you. Start doing, shit like that.
I was watching that Dave Chappelle comedy, dog. He got a new stand up out, and dude, it is so funny, dude. Because he's like disrespected. He was never able to go to the fucking Diddy party. He's like, "What am I, too ugly? Like, how come I can't go to the freak
I saw
offs?"
that.
Like,
I saw that. I was crying.
I was
Yeah, I saw
so
that.
fucking
Like,
weak, dude.
He was like, "Oh man, that's probably because I'm too ugly." Yeah.
He said Carl Winslow from Family Matters was there, and I couldn't
Oh.
go. I was fucking weak, dog.
That was crazy, man. Yeah. That's when the stories about Carl Winslow, I hope it's not true, but man,
I hope
they were
it's not
talking about
true.
that. Cause that ruined my childhood a little bit, I can't watch no Family Matters anymore, but yeah, that shit was hilarious when Dave Chappelle said that shit, bro.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna act like it never happened, even if it did happen, because look, dude, Family Matters, Fresh Prince, all them shows, even going back to fucking, what you talking about, Willis, all that shit, you know what I'm saying,
man.
like,
God.
yeah, going back to fucking 227, going back to fucking all them shows, man, like, if anything happens outside of those shows, with those people that I admire and I fucking think they're, talented folks, I gotta separate that shit, dude.
Okay.
Like Bill Cosby,
Separate
right?
songs.
Like, I grew up
Okay.
watching Cosby Show and shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
if I go back and watch Cosby Show right now and think about him just putting some shit in drinks all the time, it's gonna fuck it up for me.
Man, I can't. I try not to think about it,
Right.
But
But think about all the great,
I-
shit that he did with fucking Fat Albert and all that shit, and the records that he cut and the stand-up that he did is so funny, bro.
yeah.
Like, it's unfortunate this shit happened, and I fucking think he's a terrible person for doing this shit. Do not get me wrong, but you gotta separate the art from the artist, I guess, in some cases, right?
Yeah, because sometimes them, those shows or whatever, they kind of shape you up a little bit. Like
Right,
me,
because they had
Cosby
great
Show,
messaging in them.
exactly. Like me, the Cosby Show is like something for me where you seeing a black family, you know,
Hmm.
you know,
Learning
that's
life
not
lessons, growing up in America and shit. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
they, they're not what they would put in the TV shows back in the day, that typical like good times, struggling bullshit.
Yeah.
They got a middle class or family like that that's really you know just going through life, navigating through life.
Hmm.
Not that not like I said, what's the show? Good times. You know, that type of shit. Everybody struggling, and they
Yep.
got JJ being hash clown and shit like that.
Fucking dynamite. Come on, man. I remember he was in that movie Airplane. He was he had a very small part in it, dude, where he was like uh they were inside the cockpit looking out the front window and they haven't pulled off from the gate yet, and he had popped the hood on the airplane. He was like checking the oil and then he fell off the airplane. That shit, anytime JJ comes
Never
into
seen
this
that.
shit, bro, he cracks me up, bro.
I never seen Airplane before.
It's like 2 minutes of a clip, dude, where he's like checking the airplane oil. Like their engine is like in the front of the plane somehow. It's so stupid, but it's so funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never seen that movie.
that
But
movie's crazy.
I definitely know what you're saying. Like sometimes you gotta take away, you know, you gotta separate the person and the art and, from the two.
Yeah,
'Cause, yeah, I agree with you a little bit.
yeah. No, don't, like I said, don't ever let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't let that shit go. That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Look, dude, Bill Cosby, you ain't got to do some shit like that. It's crazy. That'd be some
That,
scrub shit, somebody who's scrubbed out, you know what I'm saying, that can't never get no pussy, do some shit like that. You think Cosby was not getting pussy? That's crazy. That's just crazy to think, like, oh, no, that dude ain't never hitting. Come on, man.
yeah,
We
yeah,
see some,
you someone like Bill Cosby, you got a status like that. Like, it's hard to say that he wasn't.
plus he was a pretty damn good looking man. Like, I ain't gay or nothing, you know what I'm saying, but, like, he wasn't, like, a gutter dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't, like, he didn't look like he smelled bad, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, took care of himself. Took care of
right.
himself. But
So,
sometimes, like that's why we kind of stuck in a typical conversation right now. So sometimes you can be that type of person, but you got some sadistic thoughts of taking advantage of people, and
that's
it
the
don't even have
part.
to be. You don't even
Yeah.
gotta be sexual. Sometimes it could just be like just fucking people over. You
Yeah.
can be like, oh, I just want to do this to this person because it just makes me feel good.
That makes a lot of sense, dude.
Yeah.
That makes a shit ton of
People
sense,
get off.
bro. Because
People
that's,
get off of that shit.
yeah, because the motivation ain't the pussy, it's the fucking over part.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
the, yeah, I ain't never thought about it like that before.
Yeah. There's some people out there that like that, man. So you gotta just be careful.
Because the end money might not be the pussy, it might be your bank account, it might be your car, it might be something else, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Or just hating on you. Just hating on you just because there's just something about you they just don't like. You know?
Right. Bill Cosby wasn't Dave Chappelle. That's hilarious.
So that's why I laughed just now. So Bill Cosby was in case.
If owls could talk, they sound like Bill Cosby. That would be fire. You just outside your window, just some Bill Cosby quotes. That'd be crazy. And Jello pudding, type shit out your window. That'd be crazy.
Bill Cosby, bro. Damn. I don't know how we got here, but we did.
I don't either, man. But shout out to fucking storytellers, man, and just conversations over in general, man.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, of course.
I still got another question for you. If you had to do a collab with one artist that had passed away, who's that artist? And it could be from any genre.
Hmm. Shit, you know what? I'll give you two.
Okay.
Right now, that man you wearing your shirt right now, Tupac. I would definitely just because I want to see how it'd be just in the studio vibes with him, getting
Yeah.
a talk and getting a conversation and collabing with him. Because sometimes it's not just about just getting on the track. It's about if you're having the chemistry of like, yo, what we gonna talk about? Like, just having a great conversation. And that can translate to the music. And the
Yeah.
next person, I mean, hell, man, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, man, the king of pop. Why
Mike
not?
Jack, boy, let me tell you.
You know, you know, I think me and Michael Jackson would make some fire music together.
That'd be
That's
so dope, bro. Like you, Michael Jackson, and Tupac all on the track. That'd be fucking crazy.
telling you. That's two people I feel like I could really, you know, get in sync with.
Yeah.
Get in
Especially
sync with.
getting in the studio. The studio part is the most important part, right? The getting to know each other, having conversation, and being able to see how we click, and the writing processes and all that, behind the scenes shit. That's probably for the artist. That's probably like the most important part, right?
That definitely is. That definitely is. Because you just want to know if y'all gonna be on the same page, what you're gonna talk about, or sometimes you probably not even talking about music. You just like me and you having a conversation like we've been having this whole time. You probably
Exactly.
just talking about different things, and all of a sudden it just kind of just leads into the music, and y'all
Yeah.
both have an understanding, and that can just help out the music at times. And next thing you know, y'all just both creating magic,
Mm. Fuck
you
yeah,
know,
that's what I'm talking about.
and that creates good music, man. Like Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones, like just
Quincy, man,
been there,
legend.
man. Just I would like to be a fly on the wall at that time, just to see like what they were cooking up, like how the studio
I
sessions
just
were.
want to see what fell on the floor we never saw, right? That'd be
Hmm.
great. You imagine all the tracks that just got cut, bro, that no one ever heard but a handful of people, couple engineers.
Or even some of the music that they probably just changed. Like I know they had one track where they just changed the beat. They had the lyrics and everything, but they were like, you know what? Nah, they just heard a beat and they were like, nah, this
Mm.
song would go better with this beat, and they just switched it over. I
That's
forgot
fire.
what song it was, but
I think I
it
heard
was.
a Michael Jackson song, something like that. That may be the same one though. I don't know. I
Mm,
Yeah, yeah, I think it was something like that. Man, I smoked too much weed, but I remember something about that though. It was probably 10 years ago or so. I don't remember. He said I
yeah,
robbed for
yeah.
Bill Cosby because he used to always have White House subs on his show from Atlantic City. I used to live off them subs when I lived in AC. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the fucking sandwiches, man. I like a good sandwich. Shout out to fucking Amnesia Hayes for real. I got the Gelato 41 right now. That's just doing me right.
You got a gelato.
Yeah,
Need that.
I like that. Hey, so same question, but a live artist.
Uh, Pop artist. Um, damn, that's really hard. Uh,
And just keep in
Dead or
mind,
Alive.
you could choose me for an artist because I do officially have a freestyle out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wait, I could choose Dead or Alive.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Man, I'm gonna say you, of course.
Oh shit! I'm getting
I'm
on
gonna
the
say
track
you, of
with
course.
Sonny.
I'm gonna say you, of course. Definitely.
It's gonna have to be
Let's
a
go.
dirty track because I usually talk about fucking.
Okay,
Yeah,
we can do that too. That's
I
what's
only
up, man.
rap about what I know. I usually rap about smoking weed or fucking.
Hey, man, just you being you on the track.
Facts.
That's what it's all about. Uh, I'm gonna throw another one in there, man. Like, if I can be on the stage with somebody for real, I'd be Bob Marley.
Ooh,
I'd be Bob Marley. Cause you got all them people in the back background playing the instruments. You got Bob Marley, doing what he's doing.
Yeah, 32-piece band, just killing it. Like that really is amazing to me. That many people can play different instruments, that many different instruments at the same time and make it sound so good. It's so crazy to me. And everybody's in perfect rhythm, and you know what I'm saying? That's got to be so difficult.
That's what comes with practice, man.
Yeah.
Like someone like James Brown, James Brown, you see that too. Like Michael Jackson, James Brown back in the day. If someone messed up, James Brown, like, he would be like, okay, I'm finding you right there. And he would find his players. He'd be like, yo, if you messed up on the key, all right, that's like $5 right there, $200, whatever.
Yeah.
But
back then, $200 was like $2,000. You know what I'm saying? $20,000.
And they rehearsed a lot. That's the thing that people don't understand too. A lot of these artists that become great, they rehearse a lot. It's not just, oh, you just go on the stage and just perform.
Yeah.
You really gotta.
It's work.
Performing. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. To pull off a great show, it's a lot of work with a lot of people. You're talking shit like James Brown back in the day. They didn't have a bunch of fancy computer equipment. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of individual jobs for a lot of individual people running mic cords and fucking everything else, So you're absolutely right. If everyone isn't in perfect synchronicity, then it throws it off. And the person performing, like James Brown himself, he'll look at a motherfucker, you are in trouble. He knows every note. You know what I'm saying? He knows every fucking where everything is supposed to be, and if you fuck it up just a little bit, it's curtains, bro. You can call your career done.
Yeah. Yeah, hours and hours of making everything is perfection. When you get on that stage, you want it to be perfect. So, but for me, I'm definitely gonna go with Bob Marley. And his energy too. The energy at that time, he was on the stage.
Right.
It's like everybody was just locked in.
He'd be like going down all calm, and then he just throw his cape off and jump up. He'd be like, "Watch me," you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm super bad. Like that motherfucker. He was different, bro. He was different, bro.
Back, king.
You need that type of flamboyance, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, it isn't like a funny, fruity type of flamboyance. It's just like, I know I'm the shit, motherfucker type of flamboyance. Kind of like, what's the true E Hollywood story? Charlie Murphy,
Shit.
Rick James shit. You know what I'm saying? Flamboyance like that, like, just anywhere you're at in the world, just I am the shit, bro, and nobody's gonna top me, and you know it, and I know it. We all fucking know it. Like, sometimes you need that.
Yeah, you got some confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. He said he licked a whole side of a girl's face. I was like, what?
Man, that was a bad dude back in the day, bro.
Facts. And he said cocaine is a hell of a drug. That was amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Even after like his career was kind of winding down, he was still popular because it was just him, his presence.
Well, yeah, I mean, he would even do some features like on some mainstream hip hop shit. Back in like the late '80s and shit. He like come up and do some, what do they call cameos and shit every once in a while. But he was still kind of popping though, because everybody know he was a legend.
Exactly. Even into the 2000s, he was still considered a legend.
Fact.
Considered a Chappelle show, and we see him at the award show when he said, "Oh, I'm Rick James, bitch."
Yeah.
Like, he said that flat out. He meant that shit.
Yeah. That's all balls. Yeah. Knowing that no matter what I do, it's the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. He said, yeah, I put my muddy boots on his couch. That shit was disrespectful.
That's crazy. And the fact that some stories are true,
right?
It just make you respect him even more, to be honest.
Yeah.
That much legend.
Yeah, and R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, man, because that dude was an amazing storyteller, dude. Like, I could just listen to him talk like I would listen to Morgan Freeman talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go ahead and
Yeah,
read
Charlie
whatever the
Murphy.
fuck you read, man. Just keep going, bro. I got you.
And that dude, he lived like 3 lives, so he had stories for days.
Oh yeah, because you know he was he fucking the brother of one of the most successful movie stars in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you live in that shadow when you still a street kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, Charlie Murphy's still a street dude. Like, he wasn't that proper guy, you know. And
That
and how do you live that life, bro? That's got to be difficult.
facts. But, you know, you live in that life and then you really intertwining with celebrities
Yeah.
and you just staying true to yourself, which he was, and he was a real motherfucker.
And then you get dunked on by Prince.
Man, was he really that lit in basketball though? That's crazy.
Apparently Prince was a baller. From all the information, because I gotta check out some shit. So all the information, he really loved basketball, and he was quite good at it. I don't know if he was in high heels and his blouse and shit playing basketball with him. You know what I'm saying? That's probably just for comedic effect. But if he was and still slammed them, amazing. And then cooked them pancakes afterwards, amazing.
Right. I'm gonna disrespect you, but then I'm still gonna show you some love afterwards.
Right, exactly. You know, it's all love when we get off the court. That's fact. All right, I got one more question for you because I want to keep you all day. I know it's getting late back there, and it's actually probably getting close to dinner time. So, one
Yeah, I
more.
do gotta go out celebrate the Father's Day.
Yeah, exactly, man. So, one more question for you.
Okay.
Let's say one of your joints pop off, you start billboarding, and you become the fucking man. You got all the money. Your kids got money. Where are your top 3 houses?
Top 3 houses.
Yeah, you're gonna have houses all over the globe because you're gonna be torn and you ain't gonna be wanting to sleep in somebody's bed they just banged in. So, but where are the top 3? Like your main home and a couple of vacation homes.
Uh, dang. You just threw a question at me. I already really never even thought about like that.
We got to talk about it because we got to set the shit in motion. You know what I'm saying? For too long, one of your joints are gonna pop off, my guy. I'm telling you, you're putting out quality shit. So let's speak
Appreciate
this
you
shit
with
into existence right now.
that. Yeah.
We got South by Southwest spoken to existence. So let's get this one.
Um, you know, I guess I gotta keep it in New York, at least one of them in New York, because that's home.
Hell yeah.
And you know, a lot of artists who come through here, and music is still popping around here. And you know, it's one of the meccas, man. Like you come to New York, it's still fashion, it's still art, music, everything combined. So definitely New York is one.
And history.
Facts, history, that's important.
Yeah.
Another one. Let me go out of the country with this one. I'm gonna say Brazil.
Nice. Rio de Janeiro. Maybe up in the hills somewhere.
Yeah, right around there, you know, because they have a lot of musical history background around there too.
Yeah.
You know, they got their festivals all the time. So I'm gonna say there, and the last one, uh, maybe Florida. Maybe somewhere in Florida.
Have a nice compound, hurricane-proof compound out there somewhere.
Yeah, I'd say Florida. 'Cause you're not too far away from the Caribbean, so you can go back and forth.
Yeah.
But then you got a lot of the Caribbean out there, like Miami or, you know,
Miami
Dade
popping
County.
for music too.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
got a lot of history from Miami too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, say those are the top three: New
Yeah.
York, Florida, and Brazil.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. Hey, yo, Sonny, I appreciate the great conversation today, man. We even went a little long. I apologize, man. And I know
Hey man,
it's
no
Father's
problem,
Day.
bro.
So happy Father's Day to you, my guy. I hope you have a great
you,
evening
bro.
with your family, my guy. Appreciate
too,
you.
man.
You got anybody you want to shout out before we wrap it up?
Yeah, let me shout out Big Kahuna once again. I appreciate him for connecting the both of us. Big shout out to you for having me on your platform, man. I appreciate you. Great conversation, man. It was like talking to an old friend, to be honest.
Hell
We
yeah.
were just, conversing, having a good time. Shout out to my guys, uh, L. Billy, LD, Lil Cal, and my boy Payne, the person that be doing my videos. Shout out to him too. And shout out to the chat, man. Everybody's in the chat that, artists that coming through doing what they gotta do. Just keep working, keep hustling, keep doing what you gotta do, man. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. And even if you don't have a lot of eyes on you, just keep working and you just never know when it's gonna work for you. This is something that you love. Whatever you're passionate about, just keep going at it, man. Don't let nobody hold you down. As long as you have that passion, it's gonna work out for you one day.
Yep.
So just keep going.
Yes, sir. And we gonna get those eyes on it. You know how we do. Even if it's like a book you fucking with, or you trying to get. You know how we do. SDR Crew supports you. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing. My dude Sonny dropping gems on you, man. Don't ever give up in life. We're gonna be back on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific with Drop Them Gems freestyle show. And I hope you guys got time to come through and drop some bars this week. Because I've been, for the last 3 weeks, I've just been kind of rapping myself and freestyling. It's hard to do that for 2 hours in a row by myself. So
Facts.
it's not a competition. It's just for fun, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can have fun and do. You hear my stupid ass raps. They're stupid and they don't make sense most of the time, but they're great and funny. You know how we do. Anyways, I don't have another interview until next weekend, so those will be posted sometime this week. Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific, This Week in Hip Hop. We'll be back at it. And I hope everybody has a great week. And once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Go get your dinner on. That's what I'm talking about. A big old steak or something. Maybe steak and shrimps. Maybe steak and lobster. Maybe steak, lobster, and maybe some pussy on the side. I don't know. Pussy's a great present for Father's Day. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Papa get some. Anyways, I love you motherfuckers. Tell somebody out there you love them today, even if it's just a random stranger. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace.